Marquis rips it past the first baseman into the corner. The Cardinals will take the lead. Edmonds scores. Sanders scores. Solana coming to the plate. 3-1 Cardinals as Marquis ends up at third. That's the jolt they've been looking for. That tacked early in the season.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike on Edmonds. And Edmonds jammed a bit. Will it carry back at the wall? Griffey watches it go. Edmonds has his second. And the Cardinals lead by 3.
And as I said earlier, that's the way to get your 1,500 hit. That's the way to get milestones with the big fly.
Hit number 1,500 is home run number 2 in 2005 for Jim Edmonds. 105 feet off the bat of Jim Edmonds. With 2 out, nobody on. Sanders hits one into left field. Back at the wall, back to back. And it's 5-1.
Joe, we just need to do that Sun Trip promo a little bit sooner. Hit one for the kids charity.
They're up to 9. The Cardinals off. Got him looking, and the game's over. The Cardinals back in the win column as they beat Cincinnati 5-1. The pitching outstanding. The defense was good, and the Cardinals had enough offense to win the first of a 2-game set with the Cincinnati Reds. Our next game is tomorrow, right back at it early, 11:30 a.m. with Cardinals today. Cards win it 5-1. Midwest.
Runner will take off again, another 3-2, and that one is driven deep left center field. Clark on the run. That one gone. First home run of the season for Scott Rowland, and it's 2-0 St. Louis.
No, that pitch, Brady scored 10 runs so far this year.
Fights that one off. Long run for Luna. Sit down. It does. Here he goes. Going for 2. He is out, and appropriately tagged out by David Eckstein, who last night hit a ball in the exact same spot, and because of the way they played the game, attempted to do the exact same thing. He too was gunned. Deep left field. Gone. Wow. Second home run in as many days for Albert Pujols. Doug Davis was hot with that one. It's 3-0.
You get the sense that these guys are starting to heat up a little bit. I mean, first week of the season. But again, 2-1, you never know.
Pickoff throw off the glove of Cirillo, and it's 4-0.
I think they might have had him. I mean, they might have had him if it was a good throw. But that happens a lot of times with a right-handed hitter up, and you try and pick off at third. You try and throw over the hitter as opposed to clearance.
Have to hold it right here, though. Breaking ball, base hit left field. They're sending him on around. Carlos Lee comes up throwing. Not in time. 5-0. That hurts.
Jim Edmonds extending the inning with a little bloop in the left field and a pretty good pitch by West. Just fights it off. That's where contact's so important.
He runs thanks to Brady Clark in the 7th. Protecting, diving play by Isringhausen. He ends the game. That's it, just like that. Nasty stuff in consecutive nights for the closer. Jason Isringhausen, his 4th save of the year, and Scott Rowland had 3 hits. He played solid D once again, and for his efforts, he is our Potawatomi player of the game, Bill.
He does it all on both sides of the field, doesn't he? I mean, a great hitter. I mean, he got the Cardinals going early on with a 2-run homer in the first, a couple of singles, and as you talked about, outstanding defensively over at third base. Cardinals are starting to swing the bat a little bit right now. I mean, that's like
Count of 2-0 on Edmonds.
Might have pushed his pitch count a little too high.
Edmonds into center field, well hit. May going back at the wall. He looks up, and it is gone. Carries out of here for his 4th home run. Jim Edmonds goes deep here in the 2nd, and the Cardinals lead it 1-0. The way that Bay was going back, it looked like he thought at one point out he might be able to just catch that without either. So getting some rest. As So hits this into right field. Lawton won't get it. It's to the wall. Sanders around second. Sanders being waved home. He's going to score. Taguchi on his way to third base. He's in there with an RBI triple, and it's 2-0 Cardinals.
You know, Taguchi is so sound. Fundamentally, great addition to put in for defense late in the game, but he is really contributing off.
They'll go back out there for the 9th, but I understand the thinking of Tony La Russa. As Walker hits it to the opposite field, on the move Wilson, he won't get there. That helps out as it skips past him and goes to the wall. Runner is being waved in, and the Cardinals have added insurance. Boy, that is huge out there as Molina scores, and it's 3-1 Cardinals. And now the decision looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's in Molina. To score Molina from first base, you know you have to skip by the initial cutoff man.
Eckstein with a fair ball down the third base line. Walker being waved home. The throw to the plate, not in time. Eckstein adds an RBI, his 2nd on the year. He's been on base 3 times tonight. Walker, the big pinch hit double RBI. He comes around to score, and the Cardinals have a 4-1 lead.
The right fielder.
Here comes a 2-1 pitch to Taguchi. Line drive, base hit into right field. 1 run in. Here comes another. The throw will be cut off by Ward. The 3rd hit of the night for Taguchi. 11 for the Cardinals tonight, and it's 8-1 St. Louis. 3 hits on the night for So.
And 3 RBIs for Taguchi.
There go the runners. The 3-2. Cedeno rips it into right center field. That gets down. All 3 runners are going to score. Roger on his way to third. He's going to stop right there. A bases clearing double. 11-1 Cardinals.
What did you say about Molina? He scored from first base. He's done it twice in an inning.
We're loving it. Albert Pujols playing behind the runner at first base after the walk. That's a ground ball left side. Can they turn 2? Rolling. Brujelanek. Yes, they turn the double play. And the Cardinals win it 11-1. They're now 7-4 and in first place in the NL Central. Good numbers at this ballpark. Edmonds well hit into left center field, and that ball is gone. Home run for Jimmy. That's number 5, RBI number 10. Just like last night, a solo home run to start the 2nd inning. He does it again this evening, and the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead.
Josh Fogg can't believe it. On the young season, this is his 3rd start. He's allowed.
Watch out here, the 1-0 pitch. Walker into right field. That's a base hit. Molina being waved home. He's going to score. A bases loaded 2-out hit for Larry Walker, and it's 3-0 St. Louis. And the Cardinals out doing damage when the count. Albert gets underneath it. Long way to go for Wilson. He broke back. That may drop. It does drop. Walker on his way to third. A run scores, and Pujols takes 2nd. And the Boo Birds are out here in Pittsburgh as Wilson broke back and misplayed it, and it drops in for a hit. Ball game tonight. That is pulled fair. Nunez around 2nd. On his way to 3rd. They're going to wave him in. He's going to score easily from first base. We talked about the grass last night. Jim Leland, the advanced scout for St. Louis, who lives here in Pittsburgh, watches this team play on a nightly basis. The better of the matchup.
And the 1-1 is popped up. Shallow center field. The Cardinals go 5-0 on this road trip. 7-1 our final. We're back with more in a moment. The Cardinals are now 8-4 in 2005.
Pitcher.
The 1-1 is pulled fair. 1 run in. Roland being waved home. He's going to score easily. Reggie will stop at third. RBI double for Taguchi. 2-0 St. Louis. May have broken his bat with that, but
A young player, 22, to pass the test. It tells you something.
a swinging bunt. Duckworth slips, throws to first, throws it wild. Here comes Taguchi, safe at the plate. What a slide! 4-0 Cardinals. Duckworth made them at first and second for Albert Pujols. Albert, little blooper into left, and it's going to get down. Base hit for Pujols. 5-0 Cardinals. Eckstein off the bag and tagged out at third. So David Eckstein, an aggressive play, running from first, around second. He saw double play ball. Roll in, Grudzielanek, double play. Astros only get one in that situation. Grudzielanek, he's fly twice to right field. Pretty well hit into center. Tavares going back, he spun around, he won't get it. Marquis will score. Eckstein being waved home. The relay to the plate is up the line. All the way to third goes Grudzielanek. 7-1 St. Louis.
That curveball a lot more this year, and it's been very effective.
Curveball, ground ball. Grudzielanek is there. Victory number 10. Cardinals are 5 games above the 500 mark, and they take game number 1 against Houston as they pour out into the field. After that, as they win it by the score of 8-7, Marquis is 3-0. Duckworth is 0-1. Isringhausen save number 6. Next broadcast will be tomorrow on the WB here on FM.
Those are the best running team in the National League with 20 steals so far. Now they've got Biggio picked off. So after not going anywhere, he got too eager to go somewhere. It'll go 1-3-6 on the caught stealing. Got him on another pitch low. Molina will eject the mask, wait for Pujols, and then gun him out. And for Mark Mulder, 4 strikeouts on the day. The Astros strand their first base runner. 0-2 to Ensberg. Runner at first. Top of the 10th. Double play ball. Grudzielanek, Eckstein. 17 ground ball outs now. Two outs in the 10th. Chris Burke the batter, and he's 0 for 3. Out to center. Edmonds is there.
Nice job.
Pitcher spot due up, bottom of the 10th, and they're standing again for the best Cardinal pitching performance of the year so far.
Put that around lightly either.
No. Reggie taps one. This is going to be a base hit. Now you've got a guy with good speed at first base. They'll have to hold him. Eckstein likes to shoot.
At depth where they can perhaps have a chance of throwing out Reggie Sanders at home and playing very shallow for Larry Walker.
There's a drive. Right center. Running after it is Tavares. Can't get there. Sanders around third. Cardinals win 1-0 in 10. It wasn't a walk-off homer. but it's a celebration double. What a game for Mulder. He gets the win, and so do the Cardinals.
Driven deep to center field, and Albert Pujols hits a soaring two-run homer to the back of that grassy area. The Cardinals lead it 2-1. Number 5 for Pujols.
The Astros have been playing Pujols, shading him towards right center with Taveras all weekend long.
And he was superb. High drive, the center fielder Taveras goes back to the track, and at the wall, it's off his glove. Sanders legging around second as Rolen scores, and Burke drops the ball trying to get it out of his glove. It's 3-1 St. Louis on the 4th extra base hit of the inning. Taveras seemed in regular season series since May of 2002. Off the end of the bat, that's punched to right center field, and an RBI single. 4-1 St. Louis. Now they've hit for the cycle in this inning. Grzelcyk provides the single. That's his 5th RBI.
Yeah, Brandon just not locating consistently. That appeared to be a slider. That stayed up for Grzelcyk.
Line to left field. Palmeiro breaking in. It's a hit in front of him. And it's 5-1 St. Louis. RBI single for Rolen. His 10th run batted in.
I actually had Rolen fooled a little bit. He was out in front of that breaking ball, hit it off the end of the bat, and I think Orlando froze.
6 o'clock Houston time. 5:30 for the pregame show on FSN Houston. To the gap in left center field. It hangs up a long time, but it's well hit. And it hits the base of the wall. Eckstein hustling around second. He'll stop now as the run scores. And the Redbirds are back on the board, leading 6-2 now. Eckstein with his 2nd double.
22. Got 2s on his mind today. His 4th double of the season.
But down the road, he can help that pen quite a bit.
Well, and if you got a tough-minded guy, he might be able to hang in there and give you a chance to come back.
Line drive left, a hit in front of Palmeiro. Eckstein romps home, and it's 7-2 on the RBI single by Walker. Walker gets his 8th run batted in.
Having said all that, with that 2-out RBI,
Wilson quite capable as well. Both those guys can flash the leather. To center field and shallow. Burke can't get it. Willie Taveras will throw to the plate, and it's cut off. Backey cuts it off and runs and dives, and Brandon Backey tags him out. When do you see a pitcher do that? So David Eckstein drives in the run, but then Backey in a diving tag gets him going back to first. They're on their feet. Rolling to his left. Ends a Cardinal sweep. Save number 7 for Isringhausen in as many tries. Matt Morris, the winner, goes to 2-0 with the early run support, giving him plenty of room. And the Cardinals sweep the Astros in this 3-game series. St. Louis going to 12-5. Houston dropping to 8-10. Final Cardinals 8, Astros 5. The final Cardinals 8, Astros 5. Matt Morris goes to 2-0 with a win. Jason Isring.
2-2 pitch. Pujols hits it hard. Past the third baseman and into the corner. Eckstein will score. Walker being waved home. And it's 2-0 St. Louis. An absolute bullet off the bat of Albert Pujols, and it ate up Russell Branyan. A double.
And it was like freezing.
As the runner is going, throw down to second. Great pick. The tag is there. Molina was runners at first and second, and just one out. 2-2 game here in the 4th. Pujols hits a hot shot in the left center field. This game is untied. One run is in. Walker being waved home. He's going to score, and Albert Pujols a 4 RBI night, and it's 4-2 St. Louis. What a rope. 12-10 with the first pitch here at Busch as Nunez delivers. Yes. 5-3 Cardinals. On a 2-2 pitch, he waited back just enough and drove it into right center field.
Big insurance run right there. 5-3 Cardinals. Taguchi gets on base. The error sends him to second base.
But a double play right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Could be your double play. That's one. Cardinals win it on the double play for 6-3. The second career save for Flores. We wonder, though, about Isringhausen. The win may have come at a price.
One record, ERA under 2. He had a no decision earlier where he gave up only 4 hits in 8 innings.
Grudzielanek gets into one to left center field. Back at the track, at the wall. Home run. Grudzielanek gets his first as a Cardinal. And St. Louis jumps on top 1-0. About 8 out of 17 in his career for Grudzielanek against Victor Santos.
I guess that's a little bit of success.
In third, nobody out. Edmonds trying to make this an even bigger and better first inning for Chris Carpenter. And that's going to do it into left center field to score 1. Pujols will dig for third. It's an RBI double for Edmonds as they throw toward third base. Still nobody out. 2-0 Cardinals, and the merry-go-round has started. Molina. Here comes a 2-1 to Hall. That's hard hit. Pujols. Nunez. Carpenter. That was beautiful. 3-6-1. A fantastic double play turned by the Cardinal infield. Pujols, Nunez, Carpenter.
And they could touch that bag and know where they are.
Grudzielanek just owns Santos. He's 2 for 2 today. And he's on with 1 out here in the second. Best damn sports show. See if Albert can knock home another. In the air to left. There's a hit. Here comes Grudzielanek. They'll test the arm of Lee. Albert, another RBI, and it's 4-0 in the second. And Pujols didn't waste any time.
Now 2 outs, so Kendall's going to be even more aggressive, but give it where you usually say you're ready 1 batter too soon.
The 2-1. In the air to right center field. That ball's going to plug the gap. A ground rule double, in to score is Molina. Grudzielanek is 3 for 3. He's a triple shy of hitting for the cycle, and the Cardinals add to their lead. It's 5-0. Here comes an 0-2. The opposite way. That ball's going to get down fair. Grudzielanek has at least a double. Keep on running, Mark. Over to third he goes, and he'll make it without a play. We'll wait and see how they score it. It could be a double and an error, or a triple in the cycle.
Yeah, it's beyond our sight lines when you get down that corner, and it took Jenkins
home and tap home plate and make it count here. Edmonds has delivered. That's a big hit. Makes it 6-3 here in the 6th inning, and it makes the Brewers pay for walking Albert Pujols.
Second RBI for Jim, his second hit of the day, and you know, cross-firing left-hander concentrating on the other side of the plate, away from him, and Jimmy, that.
Tavares struck out the side, and the Cardinals win it 6-3. With Izzy watching, Tavares comes in and shuts the door on the Brewers, and the Cardinals add to their National League best mark. It's now 14-5. And another terrific pitching performance from Chris Carpenter, and hitting for the cycle is Mark Grudzielanek. Take a break and come back. Cardinals will go for the sweep tomorrow. A 6-3 win today.
Edmonds, one out, runners at first and second. Hudson trying to pitch out of a first inning jam. Runs into trouble here. Edmonds drills it. They're going to wave in David Eckstein. The throw from right field. Mondesi's got a gun. It's offline, and both runners advance to second and third. The Cardinals lead it on Edmonds' RBI. That's number 14 on the season. Good start for St. Louis. Mondesi missed the cut a season ago for Scott Rowland. Personal best and average on base percentage, home runs, RBIs. Another Gold Glove, hits it sharply up the middle. That's a base hit and an 0-2 mistake. 3-0 Cardinals. On 0-2, he drilled it up the middle. How about this start?
This game is long from a lot of competition.
Rizalanic slaps this one the opposite way, and it is fair. Into the corner it goes. Another run will score. Cedeno will be held up at third. Rizalanic with an RBI double. 4-0 Cardinals.
It's 10 for 16. Rizalanic in his last 5 games. So that's a good piece of hitting there. Good luck that it stays fair. He's hit just under 400 in his last 9 games. A little bunch of RBIs.
Outfield is straight away for Pujols and deep, and he hits this one into deep right center field. Get going. Home run for Albert Pujols. 6-4 Cardinals.
That's the Albert we know.
He smoked it into right center field.
You know, it seems like been out, you know,
tied with Reggie Smith, 4th all-time. Most career home runs by a switch hitter. How about a double play? 4, 6, 3 double play. That is huge. 2 outs now here in the 7th. He's gotten a couple of double plays on the ground. 4-6.
Taking ball down and away. Nope, not to where Molina's set up.
0-2 pitch. How about a double play? Eckstein, Rizalanic, great turn at second base, double play. 6-4-3, that and second. Tying run at second. Winning run at first, and Chipper pops it up. Does Pujols have a play? Here the Braves dugout. He's got it for out number 2. Huge out right there. Andrew Jones, the tying run at second. Ground ball left side. Rowland gobbles it up. Throws to first, and the Cardinals win it. They're now 15-6. Mark Mulder is 500 at 2-2, and the Cardinals beat Tim Hudson as he takes his first loss. He's now 2-1. Reyes the save, his first since 2001. Albert goes deep. That home run proves to be the game-winning RBIs. Midwest Sports Report coming up next.
Return home, but
So Taguchi into deep left field, and it's 1-0 Cardinals. He turned that around in a hurry. How about So's power? His 2nd home run on the year. His 8th RBI in limited duty, and it's 1-0 Cardinals. On a 3-2 pitch, he unloads.
Well, there, Milton, who doesn't walk many, said, I'll challenge you. Doesn't think that he can hit one out, and that's the 11th home run hit against Milton. Consecutive.
Pitch is pulled to Randa. A couple of steps to his right. Sidearms it and dropped by Casey, and the run scores. He just kind of flung the ball over there. Didn't come over the top with it all the way across the diamond, and it cost him. Pujols. Count even. 2-2. Albert to short. That's 1. Casey can't hold on, and Molina scores. And you've got first and third, only 1 out.
Reggie's got to do something. Yep.
And he delivers with a single into left field. Reggie with a 2-hit night. Nunez scores. Edmonds will be the hitter. And it's 9-5.
Probably see Graves now that it is a
1-1 pitch. Edmonds into deep right field. That could be trouble. At the track, at the wall, and it's gone. A 3-run homer for Edmonds. And this game all of a sudden is a 1-run lead. Unbelievable.
Told you I was going to make you eat those words in that play of the game.
I'd be more than happy to do that.
You're not through yet, though. 9-8.
Hot shot past Casey and into the seats. So Grunzelanek goes to second. And the Cardinals are a base hit away from tying this thing up and one swing away from regaining the lead.
It was scored an error on Grunzelanek's ball to first.
First pitch to Mabry into deep center field. That's got a chance. It's gone. Mabry has done it. Look at that bench. They're going wild down there. Remarkable comeback tonight. John Mabry with his first home run. What timing by Mabes tonight. A 2-run shot. That dugout exploded down there. And the Cardinals have a 10-9 lead. 7 runs they have scored here in the ninth.
7 runs, but
ground ball, chance at a double play. X9 takes it himself. Double play. The Cardinals win it. What a win for St. Louis as they pour out of the dugout. 10-9. The Cardinals win it with 7 runs scored in the 9th inning, and John Mabry, the game-winning RBIs and the game-winning home run.
Well, just incredible, but that's what happens when you don't give up. Just keep on firing out there, trying to think that.
Watched it sail away over the wall in center, and the Cardinals win it. They take game 1, 10-9. Lots to talk about. The Midwest Sports Report is coming up next. Pre-game
second. Here's the 2-2 with Griffey off first. There's a dribbler down to second. 4, 6, 3 double play. Casey retired, and so are the Reds. Reds get a base runner, nothing to show for it. Through 1, we're scoreless. Tonight he stopped 3 hot shots and made plays on them. Molina going down to first, and they say Dunn is out. From the view on this side, the ball did beat him there, did the tag, and we've seen Molina.
He is, that's for sure.
Broken bat looped into left. That'll drop. Dunn charging. There'll be no throw to the plate. Pujols stolen base results in the first run of the ball game. Reggie Sanders drives in his 12th run of the season and his 37th run batted in against his former team. Loop towards center. Here comes Griffey. Won't get it, and a run will score. A big turn by Nunez. Defensive hitting gets the run in as Abraham Nunez picks up a run batted in, his 5th of the year. And 2 good pitches by Harang come back to bite him. One on the.
By him, he's on the losing side of the scoreboard. However, he'll give way to Joe Valentine.
Big swing by Nunez to right. Back at the wall is Kearns, and he can't get it. Abraham Nunez greets Joe Valentine with a homer. It's now 3-0. And they're yelling for the fan to throw it back. He does. But you can't take it off the scoreboard. 3-0. The lead belongs to the St. Louis Cardinals.
Well, Joe Valentine gave up that home run before I got to tell you that he has allowed at least 1 run.
To make it 1-0 Cincinnati in the 4th on a broken bat hit. Here's one tattooed into the alley in left center field. 1 hop off the scoreboard. Around third, coming to the plate is Edmonds. He'll score easily. 2 runs in on the inning, and it's 4-0 St. Louis. And the fans again here at Great American Ballpark not happy with this bullpen.
Now, this has got to be very frustrating.
Deep in the air to left, but this will be catchable. Under it is Sanders. He's got it, and that'll do it. So the Reds rally to score 2 in the 9th, but fall too short. Reyes comes back. He'll get credit for a save, and Marquis will get credit for a victory. The Cardinals 4-9-1. The Reds 2-4-0. St. Louis has taken the first two of this series. More to talk about after this.
The lefty's 0-1. And that's line past Aurelia into center field. And that one is going to score a run. On his way to second, Molina. The throw too late. And the Cardinals leading 1-0 as Ryan Friel was
mid-game, and that's not something you should be able to do.
This one is crushed. Left field, way out of here. And that one into the upper deck in left field. Looks like the back isn't bothering him. Scott Rowland, home run number 4, and the Cardinals now lead this game 3-0. Man. Run with an RBI single. First one to him. And that one back up the middle, and he knocks in another run. Yadier Molina 2 for 2, couple of RBIs as that plates Grizzolonic, and the Cardinals leading 4-0. Well, Molina was off to a slow start, entered. And there's a base hit to left field. That'll chase in Molina. Mulder around third, he's going to score. A 2-run single for So Taguchi, and the Cardinals have opened up a 7-0 lead. 4 feet. Wow. This one's hit well left field. Sanders going back. Or make that Mabry, and he puts it away for the final out of the game. So the Cardinals complete the sweep. And here tonight, Mark Mulder outstanding. 7 shutout innings. And the Cardinals get the win. Once again, the final score, Cardinals 7 and the Reds 3 here in Cincinnati. Let's head back to the studio.
Jason Marquis averaging about 7 innings per start this year. And a drag bunt, that's trouble. It's a race. Marquis gets there. Well played by Albert. Well finished off by Marquis. Let's set the Padres lineup for you. 1-2 pitch. Albert, fair ball. Left field corner. Eckstein scores. Walker digging for third. Oquendo holds him, and what a good start for the Redbirds.
The fans are pretty happy about the Redbirds start here this afternoon. We talked about Eckstein.
Wave to mom after you knock him out.
Wait till the bell rings.
1-1 pitch. Breaking ball back to the screen. No play. Walker scores. Pujols to third. 2-0 Cardinals. You just take your chance and try to score some more with only 1 out. Here's Reggie. High in the air to center. What's the wind going to do to this one? Roberts at the wall, and he grabbed it right in front of the yellow line. Rowland has to hustle all the way back to first. That's a great play by a little guy out there. Dave Roberts only stands 5'10".
It's when you know where the ball's going, can pinpoint it.
Eckstein, center field, base hit. Now the ball gets away. 2 Cardinals score, 6-0.
He didn't get out in front of him, and that's what happens.
Edmonds slaps it right side. Who's going to cover first? Safe. 8-0. So the Cardinals this week.
A little more damage. Jason Marquis may have to go warm up again.
Scott Rowland with a high fly ball to left. He's hit 3 career grand slams, and that's off the glove of Fresco. It'll clear the bases, and the Cardinals lead 11-0. 11.
Been a great hitter over the last decade, and if he can maintain the kind of numbers that he's had in his.
Oh my! See! you later. And when he touches home, it'll be 13-0. Tune in tonight on WB11 News. Christine Buck will bring you more details on this amazing story.
How about that? I did not know that.
That's something.
I've heard in the past 16-0 over the Astros. The Cubs lead 2-1 in the ninth.
There it goes off the bat. And it is out of here by Abraham Nunez. Batting for the other power hitter, Scott Rowland. And Nunez hits his 3rd homer of the year. And for Abraham, who doesn't go deep a whole lot, the 14th homer of his major league career. How about a charge in that one?
Got up in that wind again here today, and we've seen some home runs.
Now this ball well hit by Reggie Sanders. Gone. It's 15-4. And for Reggie, number 7.
Well, the Cardinal bats took a 4-inning break after scoring 11 in the first, 2 in the second. Come up with
head for Cincinnati. He's looking big picture right now. Could be a hit. Eckstein to first. No, it's not a hit. It's a Cardinal win. In the first inning, 2 hours and 41 minutes, and the Cardinals win it on a big day by a whole bunch of guys. We'll tell you about some of those guys when we
called him out.
Pujols hits a home run into left field. 1-0 Cardinals as Albert gets number 8. What'd you say about Albert Pujols pounding on Odalis Perez? He just got him again.
Well, he came in 6 for 10 with 2 home runs. Now 7 for 11 with 3 home runs. That's pounding him.
Three-two pitch again, and Pujols hits it into left center field. Back at the track, Albert again, his 2nd of the night. 4-1 Cardinals. If you're not looking at the best player in Major League Baseball, circle the bases. I don't know who is. Who can go down the right field line. Got him looking. Reyes gets the save, and the Cardinals are 20-11. Mark Mulder gets the victory. He deserved it. 7 terrific innings, and Reyes gets the save, and the Cardinals win the first of a 4-game set against the Dodgers. Back at it tomorrow night on the air at 6:30 with Cardinals tonight. Matt Morris against Erickson. Midwest Sports Report.
Walker ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners at the corners. And that's a base hit into right. The Cardinals have their first lead. Grixalanic scores. Eckstein hesitated. Now he goes to third after the bobble by J.D. and Wright. 2-1 St. Louis. A base hit, an error on $J. contract to Kevin Brown. Grixalanic into right center field. That ball is trouble. It gets down. Mabry around second. Mabry being waved home. Grixalanic on his way to third, an RBI triple. And we're tied 3-3.
Two for sellout. Over 44,000 tickets sold already.
How about a double play? Suppan to second. Double play.
1-6-3 on the double play.
Certain, can't be on a certain.
And Suppan singles up the middle. Brett Solonic being waved home. Throw by Bradley, not in time. And the Cardinals have the lead again. It's 4-3 St. Louis. Another 2-out RBI for the Cardinals as Jeff Suppan helps himself. Eckstein 2 for 3 tonight. Up the middle, that's a base hit. Diaz being waved home. Another play at the plate. Diaz is safe at the plate as the ball was not in time. David Eckstein, a 3-hit night.
David, alert base running. So let's get some more 2-out base hits.
Runners at second and third. Walker trying to bunt his way on. A beauty. And running into the out is David Eckstein.
The run scores, though. The run did score.
Eckstein ran right into the out as Walker laid down just a perfect bunt. Now Jim Tracy's going to try to figure out as to whether or not 6-3 Cardinals. Walker trying to add to it. That's down the right field line. Off the Southwest Airlines sign. Misplayed by Drew. Eckstein being waved home. Throw is up the line and gets away, and Walker has his second RBI of the night, and it's 7-3 Cardinals.
And you're absolutely right. J.D. Drew should have known at least the possibility of that ball not getting to the corner and going off that Southwest Airlines side.
Out of here before the game, he feels good. Diaz into left field. That drops for a hit. And 2 runs are going to score. 9-3 St. Louis. Taguchi and Mabry get in the act.
9 runs on 19 hits.
Report is coming up. Jim Hayes will have our star of the game momentarily. First pitch by Tavares is popped up. Shallow right field. Walker makes the play, and the Cardinals have victory number 21, and Jeff Suppan is now back to the 500 mark. He's 3-3. Good night for Mabry and the Cardinals. They win it by 6 runs. We're back at it again tomorrow, 11:30 with the pregame show on FSN Midwest. For Al Raboski, Jim Hayes, I'm Dan McLaughlin. Midwest Sports Report is coming up. Here in St. Louis. And Walker rips it up the middle. That's a base hit. Carpenter lugging home, and the Cardinals are on the board, and it's 2-1 Dodgers. Another 2-out RBI for St. Louis, and Walker picks up his 15th on the year.
To play, that is for sure.
A little chopper up the middle is Turris will take this and flips to second for the force play. And he's off the bag. And a run will score, and here comes Jim Tracy. And our second base umpire is trying to show exactly what happened. 2-2 pitch. Edmonds into right. That's a base hit. Walker being waved home. They're going to test J.D. He is safe, and the ball gets away. Here comes another runner. He is safe. 2-run score on the play. And Edmonds winds up at third, and it's 4-2 St. Louis. The misplay.
Purchased 7 pounds of food. So I think we should be able to.
Another run is in, and it's 5-2 Cardinals. And you wonder if Derek Lowe had a purpose with this. Molina into center field. RBI base hit for Yadier Molina, and it's 6-3 Cardinals. And Molina's 3 for 3.
There are a whole bunch of people.
Mabry is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Another curveball, and that's fair. Off the Southwest Airlines sign again.
Just like last night, 2 runners are going to come in to score. The play at the plate. RBI double for Mabry. That is the second time in as many games that we've seen J.D. Drew anticipate that going to the corner, and it's hit off that Southwest Airlines sign. Run game.
3-run game, and now it's 5 runs.
And Nunez hits this one into center. Bradley on the move. He won't get it. That's to the wall. Mabry will just walk on in from second base. 9-3 Cardinals. RBI number 8 this season for Nunez.
Now you get your wish as
Southern California, former Anaheim Angel. Eckstein into left center field. Did he get enough for his first Cardinal home run? It's off the wall. He's taking 3 as the ball gets away. And Eckstein has a triple. On base for the 4th time today.
San Francisco was not playing well when they played him. Neither was San Diego.
Curveball, and that's how we end it. A strikeout of J.D. Drew, and the Cardinals win it 10-3. And St. Louis. That was it.
There's Cairo. Is he the only one?
Well hit into left field off the bat of Mark Grudzielanek, and it's 2-0 Cardinals as he crushes one off of Pedro. 3rd home run for Grudzielanek, and it's 2-0 Cardinals with Mark Mulder on the mound, and the Cardinals have jumped out in front against Pedro Martinez.
Grudzielanek, I think, was.
And a chance at a double play. Listen to these boos. Pedro working from the stretch. Curveball into left field. That's a base hit, and the Cardinals lead it 3-0. Mark Grudzielanek is thinking too, hustling out of the box. He is out at second. Looked like he may have gotten that foot in there, the wide side of the bag, and avoided the tag, and here comes Tony La Russa. A tremendous slide by Grudzielanek on a head. Lone Ranger?
Yeah, Lone Ranger. That's it.
The diving play! Oh, what a play!
These Met fans are going to love that. You know, they get.
Then Kansas City to wrap up this 9-game road trip. Pretty well hit into right field. Cameron going back at the wall, and it's gone. A home run for Nunez. How about that? Abraham Nunez with his 4th home run, his 9th RBI, and the Cardinals have a 2-run lead back. But Abraham Nunez, 4 home runs. Who would have thought that? Stanley Graves when Jim hit the 3-run home run. That one is down the left field line, and this game is tied on a fair ball. And it looks like it was touched by a fan. No, they're saying it was not.
No,
so an RBI double for Edmonds as the fan did not touch it. And now runners in scoring position for John Mabry. It's
a pitch that's in zone swing.
Larry Walker, high fly ball into left. Plenty of deep to score Pujols. And the Cardinals have the lead again. The sacrifice fly by Larry Walker. He does the job, and the Cardinals lead it 7-6.
All you have to do is hit a 300-plus fly ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The next from Izzy. He got him, and the Cardinals win it. Save number 8 for Jason Isringhausen. The Cardinals pour out of that dugout and onto the field. Hard-fought win, 7-6 over the Mets.
Said, I've called you twice.
Throw down, there it is again. Molina coming through.
We'll get into that later. We'll let Scott recover.
And some boos for Pat Pearl where he is going. Very pleasant. Albert rips it into deep left field. Goodbye. 2-run home run for Albert Pujols.
His 10th home run. He's tied now with Reggie Sanders for the team lead. And it's RBIs number 32 and 33 for Albert Pujols. 2-0 St. Louis.
That's the 11th home run that Lieber has surrendered this year. And Albert
had 2 walks in the inning and 2 hits. And Molina takes this one into deep left field. And it's the 2nd home run in this inning. And it's 5-0 Cardinals. Yadier Molina with his first home run in 2005. Pujols has gone deep. Molina has gone deep. And it's 5-0 Cardinals. And physically, they're not in shape to play. That's pretty well hit. Edmonds on the move. Near the track, near the wall. He leaps, and did he get it? He's done it again. Another great catch by Edmonds out in center field. A remarkable play. Oh, what a play by Jim Edmonds. Get one over his head, too. That's up the middle, and that's a base hit. 1 run will score, and Mabry will stop at third base. As the throw is cut off, and now the Cardinals have added to this lead. Another RBI for Gritzelanek, their 7th hit this evening, and St. Louis leads it by the score of 6-0.
16 RBIs for Gritzelanek, and looks like Charlie.
Edmonds, Sanders, and now Gritzelanek. Lines this one into center. Chavez on the move, and he won't get it. Over his head, and a 1-hopper off the wall, and a 2-out RBI double by Mark Gritzelanek. That's his 2nd RBI on the night.
His 3rd hit, and he leads the team in 3 hits or more.
We're going a wild pitch in which Mike Matheny, after Burrow struck out, threw him out at first to end the game. How will this one end? Curveball! A strikeout. 8-4 the final. Take a look at this pitch, Al. Chris Carpenter is a winner tonight. 9 hits aside. Join us tomorrow at 11:30 for Cardinals Today. Noon with the play-by-play coverage of game number 3. Midwest Sports Report is coming up.
His reputation as a clutch hitter. And he socks one to right field. Way back. And it is a grand slam home run. That's his 3rd home run of the year and the first career grand slam home run for John Mabry of the Cardinals. And just like that, it's a 4-0 game. Wasn't much downfield in. Tight all the way around. Hope they can get a ground ball from Mabry. Yeah, he rips a line drive over the glove with Sweeney down into the corner. And it kicks around out there. Mabry at second, and he'll stop right there. It's an RBI double. 5-0 St. Louis. Well, what a ball game for him already. Home run, a double. 5 runs batted in. And on 2 pitches. He was a 2-1 pitch. Hit on a line to right field. Emil Brown not going to get it, and it's going to get by him and go to the wall. Pujols around third, and they're going to hold him up. Oh, he's going to run through the stop sign. A good throw will get him, but it's cut off by Sweeney. Pujols made the turn at third base. They tried to hold him up, but he ran through the stop sign. Sweeney 2 doubles today. How about a ground ball to short for the last thing you wanted, and the 4th double play of this ball game for St. Louis. Well, the Royals got a big break on the infield hit, but then Rosenhausen was able to deliver it. And a call, strike 3, and the game is over. Pitch ruled over the outside corner, and the Cardinals escape with a 7-6 victory over the Royals. Big double plays for St. Louis tonight, really the difference. Line score in total 7-6. The Cardinals 2-2.
And to right field, that's going to be a base hit and a run batted in for Pujols. And it's now 2-1 ball game. Pujols with a 5-game hitting streak and RBI number 36.
Well, we talked at the top of the ball game. We showed Pujols where his hits go in Anaheim. 6-game road trip. Interleague play continues into June. And that ball's just fair inside the bag at first. Headed for the right field corner. That'll chase home Nunez. And Walker into second. He was going to pull up right there until Brown lets the ball get away. Now they're going to try to score it. And the Royals mishandle the relay. 2 runs score on the play. And we are tied at 3.
Oh, what a tough turn of events there for Lima to see 2 runs score on this play. And then we've got a tie ball game. And a deep drive to right. Way back. And the Cardinals have the lead for the first time tonight. For Larry Walker, his 5th home run of the year. And it is a 3-run blast here in the 7th inning.
Well, Cerda came back and pulled the string on a slider. Kind of guiding it to the outside corner.
And a line drive caught by the second baseman, and the ball game is over. And the Royals, after the 2-run 5th inning, strand a pair of runners in that inning and then generate nothing offensively the rest of the ball game. And the Cardinals, after winning last night 7-6, win tonight's ball game 6-5.
Royals got off to a good start tonight. Had the support of Lima. Lima was impressive, really locked in and focused for his performance here this evening. Gave his team a chance to win it.
More dialed in that Pujols gets. We will see the 1-2. Albert rips it into left field. This game is tied. Walker on second. Larry Walker being waved home. The relay to the plate is not in time. It's 2-1 Cardinals as Pujols delivers.
As you said,
Reggie hits it hard to short. Wilson, long throw, wide, and it's 3-1. Thinking that. Reggie to third, gobbled, and everybody's safe. And a run scores, and it's 4-2 Cardinals. RBI for Reggie Sanders. His a 2-2 pitch. Out to center. And the Cardinals take game 1. 4-2 the final. Chris Carpenter is now 7-2. Next Cardinals broadcast will be tomorrow, 6:30 with Cardinals Tonight. The Pirates and the Cardinals from Busch. Marquis and Kip Wells tomorrow. Midwest Sports Report is
batting. Breaking ball hit in the air to center field in deep. Brad Wilkerson back to the warning track. It's gone.
Well, with these Cardinals, it's almost like pick your poison.
Drive to center field. Brad Wilkerson on the run. Can't get it. It's off the wall. Eckstein is in to score. Pujols heading home. 2 runs are in. Edmonds to third. In there with a triple. And the Cardinals are back in front, 4-3. 2 walks by Tony Armas. Got him in trouble, and Edmonds. The runners go into right field. Base hit. Walker is in to score. Edmonds goes to third. 5-3 Cardinals. 15th run batted in this year for John Mabry. And another walk. He breaks his bat, but drives in a run. Edmonds jogs home, and it's 6-3 Cardinals. That run is charged to C.J. Nitkowski.
Well, you talked about it, Mel. That's the kind of hitter that Grudzielanek is. Just make sure he stays inside.
There goes the runner, Castilla. Guzman strikes out, and that's the ball game. Jason Isringhausen picks up his 13th save in 13 tries. And the Cardinals win their fourth. Isringhausen picks up his 13th save. Matt Morse is the winning pitcher. He's now 5-0. Cardinals win it 6-3. We'll be back. To St. Louis, the troubles continue for the Nationals on this road trip. They're now 1-6. Cardinals.
Speak with him. Just loves the game.
High drive deep to center field. Back goes Wilkerson to the warning track. It's gone. Jim Edmonds strikes again. His 9th home run of the year. Prior to last night's home run, he hadn't homered since April the 13th, and all of a sudden he's caught fire.
Well, one thing about Jim is loved having Mike Matheny, but sometimes you have to give the young guy a chance, let him play.
A high drive deep down the left field line, going and gone. Second home run of the year for Yadier Molina, and it's 3-0 Cardinals.
Well, he continues to stay hot in May. Eliza was just watching on.
Was after the first pitch, bounced to short, Eckstein to second base, the throw to first is good. Double play. Well, Nick Johnson buried Mark Grudzielanek, but he was still able to make the throw to first. Nationals pick up a run. It's now 3-1. Another curveball. That's the ball game. Isringhausen picks up his 14th save. He's now 14 out of 14. Jeff Suppan is the winner. And the loser, Esteban Loaiza. Cardinals will be in position to sweep the Nationals tomorrow with 7-game winner Chris Carpenter going. Final score tonight, Cardinals 3, Nationals 1. We'll be back.
Muff fly ball by the right fielder. Roger Cedeno led to a run. High throw, and that's going to cost the Rockies. Desi Relaford threw it high to Todd Helton. The run comes around. Sanders ends up at second base. And now both runs in this
strike zone, but enough to entice Pujols to take a hack at it.
Slider, and it's well hit to left. It's got a chance. Holiday leaps, and it gets out of the ballpark. He one-handed that thing, and the Cardinals now lead 4-3. That's why he is who he is. That was a good pitch.
A very good pitch from Matosic. Matasic's reaction was so disappointed he tried to pull that ball.
When they're leading after 7, they are 1-28 when trailing after 7. And Nunez rips one down the third base line, Drew.
Sanders coming toward the plate. Here's the throw. And it's not in time. A run-scoring double by Nunez makes it 5-3. Up to follow Wilson. To third, the throw to first, in time, double play. That's the ball game. The strategy pays off for La Russa. And the Cardinals win it 5-4. They come from 96. Not a surprise when you look at all those numbers. And a line drive, base hit. Grudzielanek comes through, and that error really hurts the Rockies. As Eckstein comes around to score 1-0 St. Louis.
Get my chance at the big league level. Did he think it was going to be here for the Cardinals?
He may have just driven in the second run. Wilson has trouble with it and then overruns it. Pujols scores. And it's 2-0 St. Louis. So we bragged about the great defense last night. And the Rockies have now committed 2 errors in this first inning. It is one last year at Memphis with a 304 average. And this ball is hit well left center field. It short hops the wall. Coming around to score is Grizzolanek, and it is a double for Scott Seabold, getting the start at third base. And he has a 2 for 2 day so far and a couple of RBIs. King single up the middle. Seabold will score. 4-2. The Cardinals have at least 2 hits in every inning so far.
Yeah, Larry Walker, Jim Edmonds, and Sanders in your out.
And he comes through again. Line single to center. Here's the throw from Wilson. And it will hold the runner at third base, Taguchi. Grizzolanek 4 for 4 with a couple of RBIs. It is 6-5. And that gets on by. And it's 8-6. A near wild pitch to Larry Walker. And then Kim uncorks a wild one that allows the run to come. That takes a hop off the mound right to Eckstein. He's going to turn it into a twin killing. Well, David Eckstein has had an extreme. Popped up, easy play. Nunez backs up, and that'll be the ball game. Isringhausen remains perfect, 16 of 16, and the Cardinals come from behind and they win this ball game Wednesday night 8-6. The winning pitcher Matt Morris, he's unbeaten, he's 6-0. Blaine Neal takes the loss. Jason Isringhausen is 16th save. Welcome to the Rocky Mountain Sports Report, brought to you by your local Colorado Chevy dealers. Well, the Rockies had their opportunities. They swung the bat better with runners in scoring position. But Joe Kennedy, even though he gave up 2
and less than 2 outs in the inning. Line shot, and that is a double play. A bullet into the mitt of Albert Pujols. Ausmus absolutely in San Diego later tonight. Edmonds with a high drive to right field. Self is back and looking up for this one. It's off the wall. 1 runner home. Carpenter scoring. Eckstein to third. RBI double. Edmonds. And the Redbirds take a 1-0 lead. Edmonds with his 14th double gets RBI number 34.
And why, you know, how could you? You haven't seen any of these guys.
Grizzolanek flips. Eckstein the middleman on a 4-6-3 double play. No runs, a hit, a man left after 4. 1-0 Redbirds. Well, he didn't, so it's ball 1. He lines one to right field, so Taguchi in. It's a one-hopper in front of him. And here comes Andy Pettitte to the plate. And he went through a stop sign, it appeared, for out number 3. So the Astros lose 2 runners at home plate. And it's no runs and 3 hits with a man left. Mancelino was
like throwing a ball right down the middle to a great power hitter and having him pop it up.
And Biggio strikes out. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. Moving to the 9th, 1-0 St. Louis. Springer gave up a 3-run homer Monday to Ryan Friel. This fly ball goes high toward left center field. Burke watches the flight of it, and Albert Pujols, it's a bomb. Home run number 13 for Albert Pujols makes it 2-0 St. Louis.
Well, that's what
The chance to take with Springer is most of the time his fastball is a fly ball pitch, so he gives up his fair share. That's when you should be more aggressive.
A shot gloved by Nunez, and he throws to first. And that's the way this ball game ends, on a line drive double play. Julian Tavares and the Cardinal pitching staff got some luck tonight. Some line drives hit hard by the Astros, caught by the Redbirds, and our player of the game is with the final 2-0 St. Louis. We'll be back with more from the ballpark in just a moment. First, let's go to the studio for the Busch Light Southwest Sports Report.
Made a lot of tough plays look rather easy. Ground ball right side. Cardinals have tied it. Walker's going to try to make it to third. Throw there, too late. First and third, only one out in a 1-1 game.
When we talk about Larry Walker being one of the best base runners, this is an example of it. His body is banged up. It's
on Yadier Molina. Right side base hit. Another hit for Molina. In to score is Walker. Holding at third is Nunez, and the Cardinals lead 2-1, 4 straight singles. Payton grounds it up the middle. Grudzielanek from behind the bag shows the arm. What a play! 2 out. That's as good a play, showing off a brilliant throwing arm as you're going to see all year.
Joe, so many times people think, oh, you got a guy
driven in 21, hitting 275, and a breaking ball to short. Grudzielanek turns it. How strong is his arm turning double plays? 6-4-3, and for the second time tonight, Renteria bounces it to the right side. He gets the hit. Walker will come to the plate. The throw by Nixon is not made, and the Cardinals lead 5-1.
But everybody, like hitting's contagious, defense has been contagious too.
Ortiz pops it up. First of a homestand against the AL East, and what a way to start. Matt Morris, congratulations. A dominant effort tonight by the Cardinals in every phase of the game. And the Cardinals add to their record. It's now 37-20 as they win it 7-1 as Matt Morris pitches a beauty. Our next 2-2 pitch number 17 in the inning, coming here from Clement. Albert is running, and Edmonds pops it into left center field. Well hit. Ramirez back at the wall. It's gone. 2-run home run. 2-0 St. Louis. Power hitter. Here comes an 0-2 pitch. 2 on, 2 out. Eckstein, another hit. Molina's coming to the plate. Ramirez has a great chance to throw him out. Safe, and the Cardinals lead 3-1.
Eric Cooper, the home plate umpire, stuck with the slide.
Eric Cooper stayed with a play and awarded Molina the run because of that good slide. Grudzielanek, a base hit into left center. Suppan will score. Eckstein to third. Cardinals lead it 4-1. Miller, his first time up. That's down the right field line. It is a fair ball. In to score Eckstein. Grudzielanek coming around. They wave him home. Throw by Bellhorn. Too late. Into third Albert. 2 more runs. 6-1. Wasn't Guy, Has been since day one, and that will make it more pleasant. Down the line, it is gone. A home run for Sanders, number 12. Cardinals lead 7-1 here in the third inning. Abraham Nunez is hitting .264, 0 for 2 tonight. Now facing the lefty Embry, and he grounds it up the middle. Base hit, and the Cardinals have made the Red Sox pay. 2 more runs, throw to third too late, and the Cardinals open it up. They lead it 9-2. And Grudzelanic, on his way back to the dugout, just pointed at Abraham Nunez. Final strike. Got him looking. The end of the night, and the Cardinals win it 9-2. And we could put our cameras on just about any Cardinal out on the field who was involved in this game, and they did something to help the Cardinals win this one by 7. After winning last night by 6, what'll it be tomorrow night when we're on the air? Our special telecast for the troops, and we started at 5:30 with Cardinals tonight. The game is at 6:10. 9-2 the final. Right now, the Midwest Sports Report is coming up. Brent Stover.
Ability like you talk about. But a great opportunity for the Cardinals to jump out.
Outfield is deep for Albert Pujols. He grounds it towards short. Vintage Derek Jeter from the hole, and Giambi can't come up with that one. RBI for Albert. 1-0 Cardinals. Boy, Jeter's made that play famous, hasn't he?
Yes,
going in the hole like that.
Sometime.
Base hit right side for Walker. 2-0 Cardinals. RBI number 23 for Larry Walker.
Well, we talk about Larry. Put him in an RBI slot, and he knows what to do.
Here comes a 1-2 pitch to Jim Edmonds. Opposite field hit. Will they wave him in? They're going to test Tony Womack. Why not? The throw coming in. It's cut off. And Giambi lost it. Edmonds on his way to third base. They had him dead to right between first and second. And the defense is falling apart tonight for the New York Yankees. 3-0 Cardinals. RBI
pitching.
First pitch to Reggie. Base hit right side. 4-0 Cardinals. Walker is going to test Sheffield. That throw is offline. Sanders moves to second base. That is all caused, folks, by Larry Walker. He deked Gary Sheffield into hurrying the throw as Larry. 3-2 pitch. Marquis grounds it right side. Another miscue. 2-run score. And it's 7-0 Cardinals.
I'm not impressed with Conejo's defense. Got a ball earlier that Walker got, showed not much range. That ball,
he's also grounded to short to Jeter. Head in the count here, and watch out on 2-1. Albert into center. Bernie going back at the track, at the wall. Goodbye. The next pitch to Bernie Williams, ripped, and a force play at second, and the Cardinals win it 8-1 over the Yankees. Little different reaction for that youngster. 8-1 our final. The Midwest Sports Report is coming up. Don't forget the game of the week on KTVI tomorrow at 2 o'clock. For Al, I'm Dan. We'll talk to you folks Monday night from Toronto. Next time on FSN Midwest Sports Report.
3-1. Line drive. There's a base hit to left field. First run is on the board. Molina scores an RBI single for Eckstein. He breaks an 0 for 15 streak, and the Cardinals lead 1-0.
And you know, anytime a hitter can get a pitcher into the hitter's count.
Here's Scott Seaball, pinch hitting for Morris, and he hits one deep to left field. Going back, Womack looking up. See ya! A 2-run pinch hit home run for Scott Seaball, and the Cardinals lead the Yankees 3-2. And that is Scott Seaball's first major league home run, and hits a big one.
Well, Tanya Sturz is trying to get ahead with a fastball.
The payoff. Line to right field, giving chases Matsui. He cannot get there. It dumps in for a base hit. Matsui smothers the ball. 1 run scores. They're going to send Pujols. Here's the throw. Here's the play. He's safe. He got in ahead of the tag. And moving to third is Edmonds. St. Louis leads 5-2.
And Mike Stanton got himself in a situation where now he had to come to Jim Edmonds. As I said,
Ground ball up the middle, diving stop by Eckstein, gets to his feet, fires, got him, and the Cardinals win the game 5-3. Jason Isringhausen works a 1-2-3, and Joe Torre heads back to New York, wondering what went wrong on the road. When the Yankees left on this 2-week, 4-city, 12-game road trip, none of them could have even imagined that things would have gone this poorly. They lost all 4 series. They went 3-9, and Tony La Russa is the manager that's celebrating today, not Joe Torre. Hard to believe, but we'll try to break it down.
Slower, that's the place to exploit it.
The age of 38, still playing Major League Baseball, and he crushes this one into center field. Wells going back, and it's gone. Larry Walker, in what very well could be his final 2 games here in Canada, goes deep. And it's 2-0 Cardinals.
Not smart to wake up this team, and this is the first career hit at this stadium for Larry Walker. Isn't that incredible? He had been 0 for 10, and now he hits his 6th home run, and he earned.
And Reggie Sanders hits this one high in the air, deep left field, has a chance. Catalinato back, and the Cardinals have gone back-to-back. And it's 3-0 St. Louis. Reggie Sanders with home run number 13, RBI number 31. The Cardinal fans like it here in Toronto. And how about that? Godin hits Albert Pujols, and the Cardinals answer.
Replaced a good buddy from Jeff City.
About a double play. Grudzielanek to turn, the strong arm at second base.
Tom Henke, Dwayne Ward was his setup man, and then when Henke left, he became the closer. Get his sign, gets ready.
Curveball, another strikeout. Wells just flicks the bat, throws the helmet, and Chris Carpenter is sharp here tonight. 6 strikeouts in his 4 innings of work.
The Tip O'Neill Award, James Tip O'Neill, and he's won that 9 times.
Deep into right field, Larry Walker with his 2nd home run. Way out of here. His 2nd 2-run home run tonight. 5-0. 4 RBIs for Walker.
2 for 2. He also walked. As I said, he's won that 9-time winner of the James Tip O'Neill Award, presented annually by the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. Say that.
Not running on this pitch, and this one is hammered into deep right field. Has a chance to get out. Goodbye. Albert's gone deep. Ray King with a good play out there in the bullpen. Albert Pujols, 3 hits tonight. Way to go, Ray.
Well, we said don't wake him up. They hit him the first time, and then a single. Cardinals.
The return of Chris Carpenter to Toronto. Weak ground ball. Hit to third. Carpenter
A shutout, a one-hitter. His second complete game, 7-0 in his return to Toronto. What a night for Chris Carpenter.
Doesn't get any better than that. 10 strikeouts, 1 walk. You know,
a big night for Carpenter. We'll be back with more in a moment. 15 hits, a one-hit shutout, 7-zip St. Louis. 15-hit attack tonight for St. Louis. Cardinals win it 7-0 over the Blue Jays.
5-28 on the road.
Grudzielanek up the middle. That's a base hit. Pujols will be waved home. It gets past the center fielder. Sanders on his way to third base, and a wide turn by Mark Grudzielanek at first. And it's 1-0 Cardinals. A 2-out walk to Albert, a single by Sanders, and an RBI single by Mark Grudzielanek, his 27th RBI. Two-one pitch. Line into center field. Seabold being waved home. The throw by Hollins to the plate is offline. It hits the bat, and Nunez has to stop at second. If that ball gets away, Kazmir was nowhere near where he needed to be to back up that play, and Nunez would have wound up at first pitch to Walker. Swung on and drilled into right field. Sanders was off with the pitch, and it gets by the right fielder into the wall. Sanders didn't see it. He stopped at second. They're still going to wave him in. Now Walker is going to be hung up as they can't complete this play. Back to second he goes, dives, and he's out. But the run will score. That's a base hit into right. Taguchi delivers to make it 5-2 with 2 outs, an 0-2 mistake. And so picks up his second hit, and that will be his 12th.
Right here. Molina's got the glove on the ground.
And he got it. Good pitch by Ray. He's getting sharper and sharper as the season goes on.
It's just, he started out real well. Score.
2 down here in the 8th. A 2-2 pitch from Thompson. Swing and a miss. He got him. He preserves a 2-run lead. Popped up. This should do it. Grudzielanek calls for it. The Cardinals win it. Their 42nd victory this season. Home runs in tonight's game raised $56,000 for prostate cancer research. The Home Run Challenge, a team effort between MLB and FSN, raises money for prostate cancer research. Cardinals win this one by the score of 6-4. After dropping 2 of 3 against Toronto, they take game 1 against Tampa Bay. 6-4 behind a 12-hit attack. Mark Mulder picks up the victory for St. Louis. Tomorrow on the WB, our next Fox game will be on Monday.
With St. Louis. He pops it into short center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Taylor with the pickup. Roland will score to make it a 2-1 ball game. Grudzielanek stops at second. Seabold didn't hit that one very hard, but hard enough to get it over the infield.
I say from experience as
and a ground ball that's going to be through over the glove of Lugo and into center. Molina scores to tie the game. Taguchi somehow got that one over the mound and past Lugo. He hits a fly ball into deep right field. Huff will go back, and that one will carry out of here. Pujols waded into that one and hit it out to the opposite field. That's his 17th home run of the year, a 2-run shot, and St. Louis will take a 4-2 lead.
well, a byproduct of continuing to live.
And he strokes a base hit into center. Taylor with the pickup. Seabold's coming to the plate. The throw's offline. Throw back to second. He is safe there. Seabold scores. Molina winds up at second. Lugo thought they had him. And, you know, if he'd stayed with the play, Molina
left the bat. And the 2-2. They struck him out. It's all over. Gonzalez fans to end it. The Cardinals win game 2, 5-2, as Isringhausen comes on to finish it. Morris will get the win, Hendrickson the loss, and so the Rays will go into the ball game tomorrow afternoon trying to salvage the final game of this series against the Cardinals. For Joe McGrain and the rest of our award-winning crew, this is Dwayne Stats. Hope you've enjoyed the telecast, if not the outcome. Reminder now, Todd Callis will be along in just...
Stay out of the big inning.
And a ground ball right side. Lee will come to the plate. Out there. Oh, he's going to call him safe. And he says that Hall had his foot off the plate. And here comes Lou to argue with Jim Wolf. Oh, my.
Well, you know, you see this happen a lot where a first baseman is getting pulled off the bag, but still keeps his back foot in contact long enough.
Ground ball, that's going to go through the middle, base hit into center. Eckstein's on his way to the plate. Nunez will go to third. And Pujols drives in his 55th run of the year.
It's what you talk about with regard to Pujols and battling at bats down in the count 1 and 2.
Now. And a line drive base hit into left. Nunez will score from third to make it 4-1. Walker drives in the run. Pujols stopped at second.
A lot of hitters in this lineup.
He swings and hits it deep into right center field. That ball's going to be in there for extra bases. One hop and to the fence. Pujols has scored. Walker's going to score on the double by Mabry, and the Cardinals pick up 2 more runs to make it 6-1. Mabry driving in his second and third runs of the game. Ground ball, base hit through the hole. Eckstein scores. That makes it 7-1 as Pujols drives in his second run. He's on for the 4th time.
You know, he hasn't been swinging the bat. Came up for the Mets with all kinds of promise.
And Huff lifts a high fly ball to left. Over for it is Sanders, and that retires the side and ends this ball game. 8-5, the final. So the Cardinals sweep this 3-game series. Zupan's going to get the win, Wechter the loss. And the St. Louis Cardinals hold off the Rays this afternoon to post an 8-5 final. Although no home runs.
Hard to left, back, gone. Yadier Molina makes it a 1-0 Cardinals lead, his 4th home run of the season.
I think he got a change up, and he was looking for it, as opposed to the Grizzlonic at bat high who have suggested, I think last year or 2 years ago.
High drive, left center field, and this ball is gone. Jim Edmonds, it's his 14th of the year, and it is 3-0 St. Louis.
That was almost exactly like Edmonds' home run, the first one he hit last night. Stayed back, tried to drive the ball the opposite direction. He's got that option.
And Darrell Ward decides not to go after it, and heading toward the plate, Taguchi, and he will score. Third base coach Jose Oquendo did a great job. He knew that Castillo, after knocking the ball down, wasn't going to be able to get to it quickly enough. That
So his second sign would be another curveball, right? And there it is.
And there it goes.
They're using the second sign.
It's gone. 3-run homer for Albert Pujols, his 20th. 8-0 St. Louis.
Doing a home run at bat, it's kind of a crash course on how runners out there will go about stealing signs. When you get back in the dugout and tell.
over Chris Carpenter. What a performance by Chris Carpenter. He strikes out 11.
The back-to-back performances, Tucson and Carpenter both. Hard hitter's going to have to go to the drawing board.
A 4-hit shutout for Chris Carpenter. He is 11-4, and the Pirates are
it.
No balls, 1 strike on John Mabry. Base hit right side, and it's 1-0 Cardinals. John Mabry with his 21st RBI. Well, let's Walker the runner at first, Pujols at second. And Rolen hits this one high in the air to center. That could be trouble, and it is. 2 runs are going to score. It's 3-0 St. Louis. Rolen, a 2-out RBI double. RBIs 23 and 24 for Scott Rolen.
Like Albert, it's a feather in his hat.
John Mabry hits it out to right field. That drops for a hit. Rolen being waved in. John Mabry with his second RBI. 4-0 Cardinals. Today.
Interesting thing about Derek Lee is
Pujols with a base hit into left. That will add to his RBI total. Good play by Gonzalez to slide and cut it off as Eckstein scores. 5-1 Cardinals. But an absolute rocket off the bat of Albert Pujols. 1 ball, 1 strike. That slap to the opposite field, and that ball is going to get down. Rolen will score easily. He can walk on in. Here comes Mabry. Molina will be stopped at third. Abraham Nunez delivers. A bases loaded double to make it 7-1 St. Louis. Taguchi down the left field line, and it is fair. Here comes some more Cardinals. Molina and Nunez score. Taguchi delivers. 9-1. RBI double. Here's the 0-2. To Albert. Win number 52. Matt Morris is now 10-1 on the season. John Mabry on base 5 times as he goes 4 for 4. 10-3 our final from Arizona. In the box is Albert. 1-0 pitch. That one is slicing down the right field line. That ball is fair. Edmonds around second. Edmonds being waved home. A relay to the plate. Throw is there. The safe a little better. So Pujols drives in the first plate, and the fact that he keeps himself in such great shape. You got to keep it looking at this guy, Reggie Sanders. That one is off the wall. Here comes Albert Pujols. They're going to wave him in, and it's the second RBI tonight for Reggie. And boy, he crushed that or what?
Woo. Well, you just have to have it.
It's fought off, hit into right center field. That's going to get down. Extra bases for Scott Rolen. Reggie being waved home. 4-1 Cardinals on an RBI double from Scott Rolen.
Not only is he getting these base hits, but he's starting to drive in runs.
Sometimes what you make is based on your stats. Taguchi broke his bat. Infield was in. Clayton going out, and it drops for a hit. 5-1 Cardinals. Taguchi's 23rd RBI. Infield was in, and he broke his bat on an inside pitch, but got it.
He's entered again. His 3rd consecutive year. He's entered in the Hyundai long drive inning.
This could help out. Sho Taguchi in left field, and bye-bye. Home run for Sho Taguchi. Taguchi with the home run, and we've got a winner.
Two more RBIs for So tonight. His 5th home run. RBI defensively. showing you why he's one of the best.
Drills this one to the opposite field. How far will it go? Out of here. Albert, a 3-hit night. His 22nd home run. And he's just picked up his 69th RBI and made this a 7-1 St. Louis lead. How good is Albert Pujols?
Many people could say.
And this one is popped up. This should do it. Who wants it? It's going to be rolling. The Gold Glover takes it. It's win number 53 for the Cardinals. 7-1 the final. 7-1 our final on 10 hits tonight for the Cardinals. We're back at it again tomorrow night here from Arizona with Cardinals tonight coming your way at 8:30. Midwest Sports Report.
He can be tough.
Edmonds into deep right field. How far will it go? Get in the pool. Over the pool. Edmonds with home run number 16, and it's 1-0 Cardinals in his 51st RBI this season.
Jim Edmonds was 0 for 13, but he has had success against Vasquez. Now he's
watching anxiously here in the ninth. We watch the 1-0 pitch coming to David. Squeezes on, gets it down, and the Cardinals have the lead. Eckstein delivers with the RBI. His 24th. Taguchi scores, and it's 2-1 St. Louis.
Just Cardinals have used the squeeze many times this year, but you could just see that if this isn't a step off or some type. No.
He got him. Caught him looking. Cardinals 1 out away from Fix. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball into right field. It'll stay in the ballpark. Walker's there. It's save number 200 of Isringhausen's career. Win number 54 for the St. Louis Cardinals in 2005. And Chris Carpenter is now 13-4 before the All-Star break. What a win for St. Louis as they hold Sunday a figurine to commemorate the great play from a season ago. He needed a double play. He's going to get it. Grizzolani takes it himself. Cardinals get out of a jam. Double play turned by Mark Grizzolani. Bottom of the second coming up, and there's no score. 3 of this series against Chris Carpenter. Stares in to get his sign, and Grizzolani hits it high in the air. Will it carry out? It's back, and it's gone. His 5th home run. Cardinals on top. They strike first, and it's 1-0.
His last home run was on June 22nd. So not only has the average been dipping, but those power numbers.
Twinge in his hamstring.
Through 73.
Here's an 0-2. Another ground ball. Eckstein. Grizzolani. Wow. They got it. They turn 2. One of the toughest guys to double up is Willie Taveras, and they did it.
So, I mean, they can make things real interesting.
Here's an 0-1 pitch. Diaz. Is it his first home run? Yes! His first of the season. Couldn't come at a better time. Let's get Izzy up. Let's close this one out. Rolling. Grizzolani. Pujols. Crowd on their feet to 3-2. Albert in the deep left field. Did he get enough? At the track, it's at the wall, and it's gone! He's done it! Walk-off home run for Pujols! They storm out of the dugout. They'll greet him at home plate. Cardinals win it. 4-3 your final. 13 innings, 1 a win. Visiting in that Cardinal dugout. And a 2-2 pitch. Hit to third, staying down on it, Nunez for 1. The turn by Grzelcyk, and they get the double play. And Grzelcyk is slow in getting up, but he's fine.
Their losing streak.
Albert unloads in a deep left center field. And it is gone. It's 2-0 Cardinals. His 27th home run and his 79th RBI. I was almost ready to say he had been in a little bit of a funk. And then he just crushes that pitch to make it 2-0 against his former teammate Woody Williams. Levels of postseason play. Taguchi with a base hit into right field. Gall being waved in. Giles' throw to the plate is cut off. And it's 3-0 Cardinals. Throw
Safe.
back to third, safe there. Taguchi safe at first, and listen to these boos.
Well, they had John Gall. In my mind, they had him
Absolutely.
dead out at home plate, but Nady playing first.
Strike on Einar Diaz. Runners at first and third. The squeeze is on, and Diaz gets it down. 4-0 Cardinals. Another squeeze play from Tony La Russa. Executed perfectly by his players. Got a 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first. 4-2 St. Louis lead. Ripped. Oh, what a play by Nunez. That's 1. That's 2. And Nunez pumps his fist in the air. Terrific double play started by the Cardinal third baseman.
Well, if he doesn't make that play, you know, that's a double down. A guy with a lot of pop.
Out to left. This will be caught, and the Cardinals win it. They're now 63-36. Mark Mulder is 12-5 on the season, and the save goes to Jason Isringhausen. 4-2 the final. Back at it again tomorrow at 8:30. Stick around. Our coverage continues of game number 1 with the Midwest Sports Report. So long for just a while from San Diego. Yet to hit into a double play this year. Yet to ground into a double play. Edmonds unloads into deep right field. Giles is back. He'll look up and watch it sail away. Thank you very much, Jim Edmonds. He's got to get going, and he does it here today. A 3-run shot. And with Carpenter on the mound, that may be all that he needs. Jim Edmonds goes deep for the 18th time. And it's RBIs 55, 56, and 57. Thank you, Jimmy.
You know, nobody knows.
David struck out back in the first to start the ball game. 1-0 pitch. Lines it into left field. That's a base hit. And Taguchi is being waved in, and it's 4-0 St. Louis. On an RBI by David Eckstein, he goes down to second, and he's safe.
Pay attention, play heads-up baseball, and Taguchi gets a base hit. Eckstein 10 stolen bases.
Rodriguez into deep right field. A tape measure shot for John, way out of here. And it's 5-3 Cardinals. Rodriguez goes deep again. That's his 3rd major league home run and his 4th major league RBI, and he crushed it. He's got a double and now the home run. Ooh. Oh, smoke.
Just so if that line drive hits you, you're not out.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. Oh. A swinging bunt by Pujols, and everybody's going to be safe. Heads up play by Mahoney as he avoids the tag to make it 6-3, and an RBI for Albert Pujols. That's his 80th this season. Richie Maloney, and his father is the head baseball coach at Boston College. Albert, right center. Roberts on the move, at the track, at the wall, and it's off the wall, and it gets away. Pujols is headed to third. An RBI triple for Albert Pujols. One of the deepest parts of this ballpark in right center field. It splits the 396 sign in center, the 411 in right center. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Edmonds hits a hot shot past Sweeney into right field, and it's 9-3. Big day for Jimmy. 5 RBIs. And that's 3 consecutive hits for the Cardinals to start this 6th inning. This copyrighted telecast is presented by Authority and scored in the second and struck out. Hanging breaking ball that time. Rodriguez coming up with it. They're going to wave him home. Throw to the plate is on line. Goodbye. And we move to the ninth on that bullet by Rodriguez in left. Another good day for John Rodriguez. Little chopper could be two. That's one. Double play. Nicely done by Hector Luna to end the ball game. Win number 64 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Chris Carpenter 15-4. Back with more in just a moment. His 15th win this season. 11-17-0 for St. Louis. 3-10-0 for
the Dodgers. And a base hit into left center field will bring in the game's first run. Pujols on his way to second base, and it's 1-0 St. Louis. A double, a bunt, and a double by Pujols.
Well, last night's ball game started off pretty much the same way with Pujols driving in a run in a first. I start with him.
I don't think you get any argument from anybody in the game. Edmonds drives one into deep right center field, and it is long gone. A 2-run home run by Jimmy Edmonds. And it is 3-0 St. Louis in the opening inning against Eric Lowe. Edmonds, number 19 on the year.
Derek Lowe throws more ground ball club in baseball.
Runner started and stopped. Mabry drives one into deep left center field. Milton Bradley on the run. Goodbye. A very warm day here at Dodger Stadium. I think Jim Tracy, like many of us, stunned that ball went as far as it did.
Dodger Stadium does not have a reputation of being a good hitter's park. The ball clearly travels better. You know, Eckstein's kind of a Hollywood guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's a blue-collar guy.
Yeah. Florida, he puts a charge into one. Left field. Going back is Ledet. And it's gone. A home run by Eckstein. He may not be Hollywood, but he likes swinging the bat at Hollywood.
Look at all the guys. He can run through the legs of the guys that are congratulating him at home plate. A little extra juice as Beyonce.
0-1 the count. I told you it was Bill Webb, so leave me alone. And that'll do it. The Cardinals get the win in Game 2 of this weekend series. And the Dodgers will now root for Cincinnati later tonight. Down the coast in San Diego against the Padres. For the latest information on today's game and Major League Baseball, log on to foxsports.com, powered by MSN. For Steve Lyons and our...
And Grassolonic, a high fly ball to left field. Valentin to the track at the scoreboard. It hits the top of the scoreboard and goes out. A 3-run home run for Mark Grassolonic, and it's 3-1 in favor of the Cardinals. So Valentin, if he plays the outfield for... And that's going to be whacked to right, racing over is Ledet, but he's going to have to race it to the track. 1 run is in. Stopping at third is Nunez. So Edmonds off the bench to knock in a big run, and the Cardinals lead 4-2. Would you believe that is the first run? Grassolonic's coming. The squeeze is down. The run is in. The out at first. So the Cardinals had 6 successful squeezes. They blew one here the other night, Friday night, but it works today. So Luna squeeze. And a ground ball to short. They get one. There it is, a double play. So Signs hits into the double play, and the Dodgers. Nunez not going, and a high fly ball into deep left center field and gone. So Jim Edmonds, feast or famine, hits it in the seats. And just like that, the Cardinals take a 7-5 lead. Edmonds' 20th home run, his second home run in the series. Got it. And so in a game filled with bases on balls, the last 2 outs are strikeouts. We'll make it plural today. The players of the game: Mark Grasolonic, who had 2 doubles and a 3-run home run, scored twice to knock in 3. Jim Edmonds had a double and a 2-run home run, so he scored once to knock in 3, and they both deservedly get the honors as players of the game. So the Dodgers, who are 10 games under 500.
Back away.
Here's a 1-2. And John Gall lifts it into right field, and it drops for a hit. The game is tied. St. Louis now with the lead. To the plate we go. Gall all the way to third. 2-1 Cardinals.
Boy, it's that ankle. It's Grizzolonic's ankle. His left one was right into the shin guard of LaDuca.
Al, I think Grizzolonic actually stopped at second base and looked back. Just 1 for 6 tonight. Cardinals have stranded 5 runners this evening as Edmonds hits a rope into right field, and it's 3-1 St. Louis. Jim Edmonds with his 65th RBI.
Not the highest batting average for Edmonds, but 20 home runs now, 65.
Play behind that runner at first. The 2-1 delivery. LaDuca, ground ball. It is a fair ball. Nunez to first. The pick by Pujols, and the Cardinals win it. Chris Carpenter, another magnificent performance. He's 16-4. Win number 67 for the Cardinals. These two have split the first 2 of this 4-game set. Will come your way tomorrow once again at 6:30. Stay around. Plenty to come from Busch. Midwest Sports Report is coming up.
Changeup.
2-2. Eckstein down the left field line. Pretty well hit. Cabrera on the move. It's gone. It's a home run. Home run for David Eckstein. His 4th of the season. Great at bat there by Eckstein. The little guy just battles. And it's 3-2 Marlins.
That same spot away.
Josh Beckett allowed 4 hits and 6 in the 3rd. So Taguchi to deep left field, off the bench, and the Cardinals have the lead. Thank you, so. Thank you. 5-4 St. Louis. How about that? So Taguchi.
Cover third base on a steal.
Up the middle.
Up the middle.
That's a base hit. Grizzolonik will score easily on the RBI by Abraham Nunez. 7-4 Cardinals. Diaz down the left field line. Well hit off the top of the wall. Nunez can just walk on home. And it's 8-4 St. Louis. Einar Diaz gets in the act.
Talk about the one we want to show. Philadelphia over Chicago.
Little blue pit by David Eckstein. He's thinking extra bases. He's picked up the RBI. And for the Cardinals, it's their 3rd double here in their half of the 8th. They're pouring it on.
Well, Howell wants the curveball, wants the cutter.
And it's a ground ball. Eckstein, diving play. Can he end it? You bet. How about the defense to end this ball game? Off the bench, so Taguchi delivers the big hit. And St. Louis
picks up victory number 68. Matt Morris is now 12-4 on the year. Next Cardinals game tomorrow night at 6:30 on FSN Midwest. The Midwest Sports Report comes your way now.
Now it's Pujols. Albert on the first pitch down the left field line, and it's 2-0 Cardinals. Pujols goes deep against Smoltz. Number 30 for Albert. Gets number 30 in style off of John Smoltz.
That Build-A-Bear workshop day.
Might better get his tickets early as Edmonds jacks one into deep right field. The second Cardinal home run tonight. And it's 3-1 Cardinals. Pujols a 2-run shot. Edmonds goes deep with number 21. And he's 66th RBI.
And he just put that run back on the board. That
6-pitch at bat so far. Nunez slaps it the other way. That's going to get down. 2-run score. Abraham delivers. He's on his way to second. And he is gunned down. The runs will count, though. Big hit there by Nunez to plate 2. His first hit.
And he's pitching for the 23rd time for.
So Taguchi, deep left field. Thank you very much.
You got a winner.
Dave Danielson says thank you, so. He is your winner in the Hyundai Long Drive Inning Sweepstakes.
Right there, Cardinal fan giving the ball to his son after So's second home run this week. The great pinch hitting effort, the 3-run home run.
And here's a 1-0 pitch. Taguchi again. How about So Taguchi? Are you kidding me? The throw from right field is offline. 2-run score. So Taguchi makes it 8-1. A home run tonight and a bases loaded single. 3 RBIs.
5 double-figure starters.
This one is popped up, and this will do it. Pujols will take it. Cardinals win it. They take game 1 over the Atlanta Braves. Pujols, historic night with his home run, number 30. 11-3 the final. Next FSN Midwest game will be, as we said, Monday night. Fox Saturday Baseball tomorrow afternoon. Midwest Sports Report.
And he hit it away. Straight away center field deep. Andrew Jones. It's a 1-run game. If you don't get it away, he'll hit it a mile.
I still think that was on the outer third of the plate, but when you have a guy of his caliber, not every hit is going to be on a bad pitch.
That curveball you can lock you up with, too.
Up the middle, base hit for Nunez, and the tying run comes to the plate. You saw Chris do something I hate seeing relief pitch. Up the middle, 2 hitters on, 2 hitters, single to center. Now the Cardinals bring the winning run to the plate. A lot of stuff to talk about today. The 2-2 count. Off the glove of Reachma. Giles, sweep tag, got nothing. Everybody's safe. If he lets it go, it might have been a double play.
That's exactly what we were talking about before. Braves preach to their pitchers, if you cannot.
Johnson in left is back fairly deep.
Fly ball belted left field and deep. Johnson back. It's a grand slam for Eckstein.
unbelievable.
Luna up the middle. And just scoots on through for the RBI. This game is tied 2-2. Nunez actually hesitated, and he may have caught a break as that one was not fielded cleanly, and it's a base hit for Hector Luna. 2-2 pitch.
Walker into deep right field. He made the adjustment. It's way out of here, off the scoreboard, and it's 3-2 Cardinals. What a blast!
Ball away again, so trying to get him to roll over on one.
Broken bat, this should do it. An easy 1-2-3 inning for Isringhausen, and the Cardinals have taken the first two against New York. Win number 90. They're 90-52. The save for Izzy, number 35. Marquis is now 12-13. He's turning around his season, and Larry Walker, a hero tonight, going deep off the scoreboard and right. More to come on the postgame show here from Busch.
Pretty good job because they're starting to all come up now.
A little chopper. Can they turn two? Nunez, Luna, strong arm to first, and the pick by Seabold. Nicely done. And Luna's down at
base.
second.
They're both down.
Clark is hurt, and so is Luna, as he was taken out hard at second base on the turn. The 1-0 is hit out to center. Edmonds on the move. He's going to catch it, and the Cardinals catch a break. They get out of the inning. Milwaukee strands two. 8th inning coming up. St. Louis on top.
111 runs after the 6th inning.
Eckstein with a base hit into right field. One run in. Here comes the second one, chugging home. The play at the plate is not in time. Sheets isn't backing up. Eckstein all the way to second base, and the Cardinals have themselves a huge hit, and it's 3-0.
Third ball.
Hit out to center. This should do it. Edmonds there, and it's a Cardinals sweep here in Milwaukee. A final of 3-0. Jeff Suppan is now 11-8. The Cardinals improved to 73-41. 3-0 the final. A sweep for St. Louis, and we're off to Chicago. Back with more in just a moment. Cardinals win it this afternoon, behind only 5 hits, 3-0. Jeff Suppan.
Sure. Why would you make your best pitch? You know, or
Rizalonic a bunt. It's going to be close, and they throw it away, and the Cardinals have the lead. Mabry scores. It was an error that got things started for the Cardinals last night. Arizona commits another in game number 2, and it's 1-0 St. Louis.
Because he's going to have a tendency to swing at something close.
1-0 is hammered to the opposite field. Well hit. Gonzalez back at the wall, and it's over the wall. It's a home run for Mabry. His 7th in 2005. RBI's 28-29, and Mabry has collected his 2nd hit tonight, and it's 3-0 Cardinals. Gonzalez just ran out of room.
Remember earlier when
nothing, so this could be a key victory for Arizona if they can come back. Hit left side. How about another double play? That's one. On to first. The pick by Pujols, and they get the double play as Rizalonic was taken out hard there at second base. Great pick over there at first by Albert.
On the season.
Mulder into center. Drops for a hit. Taguchi being waved in as the ball gets away. And it's 4-0 Cardinals. Misplayed out there by Terrero. 4-0 St. Louis.
He came in charging hard and trying to make a throw to get Taguchi out the plate, but the ball took a little funny hop on that new turf out there.
Here he is, about to be 14-6.
Ground ball. This should do it. Red Solonics there. Over to Pujols. That's a winner for St. Louis once again. Win number 76. 76-44 for the Cardinals. Diamondbacks at 56-65. Mulder, fantastic tonight. 5-hit shot. 2-1 pitch is well hit. Deep left field. It is gone. 3-run shot. And it's now a 4-3 game. 3-hit night for Molina. And here we go.
There we go is right. Righetti, Dave Righetti. Great to see him turn on fastballs.
Rodriguez into center. That's going to drop for a hit. And the winning run will come to the plate. The tying run is at first.
And nobody out.
It started with a double by Mabry, single by Taguchi, home run by Molina.
And they reattached 2 hamstring tendons to his right leg and pelvis.
The 1-1 is a base hit out to left. And they're going to hold up Luna and bring in Pujols. Is this something or what? Back into second. First pitch to him. Edmonds drills it into deep right field. Way back, and it is off the wall. The game is tied. Nunez being waved home. He's going to score, and the Cardinals win it. Edmonds does it.
That's an example of it.
Slice down the left field line, and it drops in. Edmonds scores easily. An RBI double for John Mabry, his 30th run batted in of the season. The Cardinals lead 1-0. 4 of their starters have won at least 12 games. The skill up the middle, caught by Morris, and they double up Correa. You said the skill looks to go up the middle with runners in scoring position. That he did. Morris was right there. Pujols 0 for 2, grounded out and struck out. 2-2 from Correa. RBI number 95 for Albert Pujols. As it got by the diving Omar Vizquel, Morris scores easily. The Cardinals lead 2-0. Up the middle, base hit into center. Edmonds coming home. The throw from Wynn is cut off, and the Cardinals regain the lead. RBI number 48 for Mark Grudzielanek, scoring Jim Edmonds. Molina at the plate. Squeeze.
Third, well, he does. He takes away the ball in the dirt because Plesac knows.
Grudzielanek, Eckstein, Pujols.
And La Russa got the double play, and it's exactly what he was playing for. He flipped him over to the right side. In that incident with Plesac, Lansford stole. He got to third base. Plesac had to raise that breaking ball up because he was afraid to bounce the ball in the dirt. And the next pitch, Steinbach double up.
Isringhausen has faced. Alou into right. So Taguchi is under it, and the Cardinals hang on. Defeat the Giants by the score of 4-2. Giants load the bases in the ninth, but Isringhausen able to pick up save number 32 as he preserves career victory number 100 for Matt Morris. Giants suffer their third consecutive loss. They dropped to 53-69.
The Cardinals now 78-45, maintain the best record in baseball. Morris the winner, he's 13-5. Correa suffers the loss. He is now 2-4. And
the big red machine keeps rolling on, and the way they did it today with.
And Larry drives in the first run of the game. Eckstein will score easily, and it's 1-0 Cardinals. And with that RBI, 1,300 for Larry Walker in his career.
Congratulations, Larry. Boy, you start getting up to that number, you know you've played a long time.
And has hits in 21 of his 25 starts for Tony La Russa. The first pitch is a base hit right side. 1 run in. They're going to wave in another. Here comes Pujols, and the throw is offline. Rodriguez plates 2, and it's 3-0 Cardinals here in the first.
Pujols finally scores. He did.
Molina delivers with a base hit into right, and it's 4-0 Cardinals. Rodriguez stops at second base. Edmonds scores easily. 4-0 Cardinals.
This is how you respond to last night.
Yeah. Here comes the 0-2. Eckstein up the middle. He delivers. Another run is in. They're going to hold up Yadier Molina, and the bases are still loaded with 2 down here in the first. Eckstein already is 2 for 2. Here come the boos, and now he's got to face Larry Walker. Vogelsong has been getting loose in the bullpen. Cardinals have put up a 5 spot here in the first.
Just all part of going to the ballpark.
You got it. Rodriguez drills this one into center. Duffy back, looks up, and it is gone. That's a home run for John Rodriguez. Out to dead center field, his first since we were at San Diego. John Rodriguez to the deepest part of the ballpark, one of the deepest part of the Pirates bullpen. And that is lined in the left center field, an RBI for David Eckstein. Past Duffy and all the way to the wall. Eckstein is thinking 3. RBI triple for the Cardinals shortstop. A 3-hit night for Eckstein, and a pair of RBIs tonight as well. Mentioned that Duffy was playing so shallow. And on top of Minnesota, 4-0. That's in the 5th. Key game there. 2-0 pitch. Albert. Way out there in the deep right field. It's out of here. Pujols with his 34th home run and his 97th RBI. His second run scored tonight. He smoked it out there in that 2-0 pitch. Ground ball right side. Pujols has it, flips, and there it is. Win number 2,194 for manager Tony La Russa. And that ties him with Sparky Anderson for 3rd on baseball's all-time wins list. Congratulations to Tony. Quite a night here at the ballpark. The Cardinals win it 8-3. More baseball coverage coming up here on FSN. We'll show, but don't look past the job that Tony La Russa has done this year. Edmonds high in the air, well hit. Makoviak back. He's on the track, looking up, and it's gone. A high towering shot by Edmonds, and the Cardinals have the early lead. His 22nd home run, RBI number 71. And Jim Edmonds has given the Cardinals a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's the one thing in Tony Top. He's become frustrated at times, but he's going to look soft.
Albert the other way, well hit, looking up, and it is gone. Home run for Pujols, his second in as many games against the Pirates on a 1-1 pitch. And his second home run in this series, again to the opposite field, just like last night.
Perfect example of what they're trying to do in looking soft. That was a breaking ball, and because he was looking for it, he...
2-2 pitch. Rodriguez makes him pay with a single up the middle. Here comes a throw to the plate, and Molina is out as he was trucking on in from second base. RBI for Rodriguez, number 16, as he delivered.
Gee, if you run here, you might...
Edmonds out to center, well hit. Duffy on the move, and it's over his head and off the wall. Eckstein is going to be waved in by Jose Oquendo. Relay to the plate is not in time. And it's 4-2 Cardinals.
They're going to be an argument there, but it was the correct call.
Looked like he got under the tag.
The first base umpire, Ed Hickok, was there with the umpire rotation. He comes down.
The first pitch is a base hit by Molina out to right to make it 5-2 Cardinals on a breaking ball. It's at the opposite way, and Yadier Molina, his second hit. He's 2 for 4, and he went down and got it for his 36th. There's Jason Bay. Ground ball. Too short. Eckstein gobbles it up, and there it is. History for Tony La Russa. Third place all by himself. 2,195 Major League wins in the career of Tony La Russa. And they keep on coming.
And a line drive base hit. Not hard hit into left field. Eckstein and Edmonds will come around to score, giving the Cardinals a 3-0 lead. So Taguchi once again delivers with men on base and in scoring position. Now with 44 runs batted in on the year, and the Cardinals have taken a player.
Tough, resilient, talented.
Eckstein singles to center field sharply past the diving Jose Vidro, and the Cardinals now lead it 4-0. And of course he used to stand close to the plate and got hit often.
And you dare not knock Frank Robb.
MLS titles, and they hosted the MLS title game and the All-Star game. Deep into left field and leaping and over the fence for a home run for David Eckstein. So David Eckstein doesn't reach the seats where Frank Howard used to with the Senators, but he gets it done over the fence into the Nationals bullpen. His 6th home run of the year, a 2-run shot, and the Cardinals lead it 6-0.
I have never seen a hitter square around as if to bunt and have enough.
There are the Cardinal fans in the stands, and a swinging bunt. A fair ball, and Molina will throw out Vidro, and that'll do it. And Jason Marquis, well-deserved, gets congratulations from his Cardinal teammates who have been pulling for him in tremendous fashion, as Marquis, coming back with Mulder with the neck problem, pitching on 3 days rest, throws his first career complete game shutout, a 2-hitter, beating the Washington Nationals by a score of 6-0. 91 pitches thrown by Marquis, 61 of them were strikes. And the final score again, the Cardinals over the Nationals 6-0 as Marquis wins his 10th game. And today's Chevrolet player of the game.
Hit hard. Force play at second. They turn the double play. 6-4-3. Preston Wilson grounds into a double play for the 6th. There goes a runner on a delayed steal. Here comes a runner for the plate. Edmonds slides in safely. Ball gets by Gary Bennett. Molina will go to third. Well, the Cardinals pull off a double steal. Edmonds may be hurt. So it's a double steal and an error charged to Jamie Carroll on a throw to the plate, allowing Molina to go to third. So Molina to Taguchi. Knocked down by Carrasco. The throw not in time. The Cardinals score another run. Molina's in to score, and it's 3-0. It'll be scored as a base hit and a run batted in for Taguchi. Popped up, shallow right center field, falling fast, base hit. 2 more runs in. 6-0 Cardinals. Rodriguez and Molina come in to score on the blue hit by Abraham Nunez. The runs charged to Mike Stanton. Pop fly to right field, and that's the ball game. John Mabry makes the catch. The Cardinals have shut out the Nationals again. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left in the 9th. It's on to Atlanta, still trying to find a way to score some runs. They've now gone 22 2/3 innings since they scored their last run. 6-0 St. Louis. Today, the St. Louis Cardinals.
So we've got a good sports night for the folks back home in St. Louis. Some Cardinal baseball will lead you into some football. As Walker hits this one off the end of the bat. He got a bunch, though. It's out to center, and it's over the wall. Larry Walker, to one of the deepest parts of this ballpark, has made it a 2-0 Cardinals lead. He's 2 for 2, an infield hit, and now this home run, his 12th on the year. And he's now got 42 RBIs, and it's 2-zip St. Louis.
Larry 6 for 13 now.
Either that or boredom. Eckstein shoots it down the right field line, and it is fair. He's done it again. On his way to second. 1 run in. Carpenter being waved in. The relay to the plate is not in time, and David Eckstein comes through again. A big 2-out hit, and it's 4-0 Cardinals.
I think he's going to be turning on a lot of 99-mile-an-hour fastballs.
Walker chops it left side. Cabrera can't come up with it. 5-0 Cardinals. My goodness. An air charge to Cabrera on that chopper.
You have 10 different rankings.
Molina with the base hit. Edmonds easily will score. They're going to hold up Rodriguez at 6-1. Yadier Molina with the RBI.
38.
The 2-2 pitch. He got him. Ball game. Cardinals are now 84-48. And Chris Carpenter is 19-4. 6-1 the final. Midwest Sports Report comes your way now. For Al Raboski, I'm Dan McLaughlin. Thanks for being with us. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 5:30 with the pregame show. 6-1 Cardinals.
I'm less aggressive and not as apt to throw as many.
Oh, this one rocketed deep along that foul line, and it is gone. A home run for little David Eckstein. Wow. Number 7. Well, you know, make them hit it in the air, but not that far, maybe.
Not to the point where you said Mike Lowell loves to hit. Wow.
Vargas, and here's Molina trying to drive him in. He rips that one to left field on a line that's going to bounce and roll up against the fence. Pujols easily in to score, and Molina drives in his 39th run of the year. And the Cardinals double their lead with 1 swing to lead it 2-0 here in the 3rd inning. Yadier Molina jumping on that pitch. And in this inning, a pair of 3-1 wrapped toward the alley on a line that's going to split the outfielders Pierre and Encarnacion and go all the way to the fence. Taguchi hits third. He'll come on in easily. Big Albert wants 3, and he'll get the triple. He slides in with an RBI 3 base hit to make it 4-0 St. Louis.
He just went down there and got that ball. That was not a bad pitch by Jason Vargas. Opportunity to put on that uniform, you've got a chance to get to the big league.
Swinging a high fly ball driven by Luna. Well struck to left. That one is up and over the teal tower for a 2-run homer. And that should do it tonight for Jason Vargas. Luna with a home run along with his triple to make it 7-0 St. Louis.
Now, how good do you have to feel if you're Tony La Russa, knowing that all of your bench players had
still a month to go.
You talked about
this one ripped down into the corner off the bat of Luna. What a night he's having. Up against the fence. Grudzielanek is in to score. Mabry down to third. And it's another extra base hit for Hector Luna, who has a triple, a homer, and now a double. And he's driven in 3 runs to the
16-yard penalty for piling on. It's just the fact that every one of these hitters comes to the plate not giving up an AB.
And another hit, 1 run in. Here comes Luna, and the throw will not get him. Eckstein takes off and slides into second. He drives in 2 to make it 10-0. You may be right. Maybe even Marino couldn't save them now.
St. Louis Cardinals only know how to play the game one way. This is the time that you have to get Isringhausen into the ball game. Make sure he gets his work in, and he does.
Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll do it. St. Louis puts the finishing touches on a win here tonight, 10-5. Baseball Tonight, presented by L'Oreal Men's Expert, comes your way next. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. The final score: the Cardinals 10, the Marlins 5. For Jeff Brantley, this is Dave O'Brien. Thanks so much for joining us. Good night, everybody. Baseball Tonight.
Hit fly balls to Willie Taveras. This one hits the gap in right center, scoring Nunez and Luna, and the Cardinals grab a 2-1 lead. 2-run single, Jim Edmonds, giving him 77 runs batted in.
I think he had a pretty good idea what was coming.
Up the middle and on through into center field. Edmonds coming home. Taveras will throw into second base, and it's 3-1 St. Louis. Molina extends his hitting streak to 7 games with an RBI single. 44 runs batted in. Line to left field. And it's 4-1 on the RBI single by Molina. Things working well for the Cardinals. They failed to get the squeeze down, but Molina gets his second run-producing hit of the day and his 45th run batted in. Well, there's a gusher in the line drive left. Luna snags it, and that's the ball game as the Cardinals get back-to-back complete games. Chris Carpenter last night, an 8-hitter. Jason Marquis today, a 5-hitter. The Redbirds win at 4-1. They take 2 of 3 in this series. They lead the season series from the Astros 11-3, and the Astros wind up a homestand with a 4-2 record. More in a moment.
Albert into center. Beltran back. Track. Whoa, goodbye. Number 38 for Pujols. And the first run of the night.
With him.
Molina on deck. The 3-1 pitch from Benson to Sotoguchi. A liner and a base hit. 2-0 Cardinals. Took it right back up the box as Edmonds scores to zip St. Louis.
That is a big extra run there, and a 2-out base hit by Taguchi, whose RBI total now 47.
Garnered the majority of the attention in the votes, but not this year. Albert again. How far? Way out of here. His second home run tonight. Number 39, and it makes it 3-0 Cardinals. Wow. And the chance of MVP.
You know, the Mets were in Atlanta when Andrew Jones won a game, and the next day Chipper Jones said, hands down, he's the goal.
Picked up an RBI the other night. This one is well hit, and it is gone. It's a home run for John Gall. His first home run.
And he has an ERA now, too.
2-run home run for Gall. Reggie saying, give me the baseball. We got to get that to John Gall. Bring it in here.
First career Major League home run. One served up. Reached out fielder's choice.
He got him, and that's how we end it. A strikeout for Ray King. Pujols a big night with homers 38 and 39. Chris Carpenter now with 21 wins on the year. Cardinals win it 5-0. Magic number is down to 10. Mets and Cardinals tomorrow at 6:30. Midwest Sports Report comes your way in that fielder. Redmond is playing a little shallow for Edmonds. Runner is going to the opposite field, left center, and it's 2-0 Cardinals. Edmonds with number 27.
It appears they're going to win their division.
Here's Molina out to deep left field, a hanging breaking ball, and he bangs it out of here. Yadier Molina with a home run. Another $1,000 raised. The relief fund of Hurricane Katrina. That's $2,000 raised here tonight, and it's 3-0 Cardinals. Looked like, Al, another pitch that was down on the breaking ball near his shoe tops, and he hits it out of the ballpark. With that home run, FSN Midwest donates another $1,000 to the Red Cross as part of our.
He wants the curveball, maybe it's back to the cutter.
He got him. Strikeout number 201 this season for Carpenter. And if you're wondering about Anthony Reyes making a start, this could be a double play. 6-4-3 double play. We'll tell you about Anthony Reyes when we come back to the bottom of the ninth here in St. Louis. A chance to win it.
By right center. Big gap out there.
White's delivery on 0-1. Eckstein. Base hit into right. Here comes Luna. He's being waved in. And the magic number is down to 3. Cardinals win it 5-4 in the bottom of the ninth. Tonight.
The 3-1 delivery. Walker to the opposite way. It's well hit, and it's over the left fielder's head. Into the ivy it goes. Eckstein being waved in. Pujols is going to stop at third base. Get back, Albert. And it's 1-0 Cardinals on an RBI double from Walker. RBI number 45 on the year.
Larry Walker had really struggled against Pryor. 182 average. 2 for to Chicago tomorrow and over the weekend.
Little chopper over Pryor. This could be a hit, and it is. A 2-out base hit on the infield for Nunez, and it's 3-0 Cardinals as Walker scores. How about this start against one of the game's best young pitchers in Mark Pryor? It's 3-0 St. Louis.
Up the middle, Walker backhands, and the flip gets past Perez. It's going to allow Pujols to score. So a single, no RBI as Pujols scores on the throwing error by Todd Walker. Indicated that it's going to take somebody to slip, maybe a bad pitch. Just something that's clearly out of the ordinary, and that certainly was.
Well, the umpires have to be concerned about the safety of the players on the field. You know, a wet baseball, a very dangerous object in a pitcher's hand. If he can't control where he's throwing that ball, there's always a possibility somebody could get hurt seriously. Guys slipping and sliding in the infield, batters having problems getting a toe hold up there at the plate, and when the umpire determines that it's past the point of sanity, you just have to stop the game, get the tarp on, and hope that the rain stops.
We'll take a quick break. It is 6-1 Cardinals, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, and a rain delay here at Wrigley.
We're going to take care of that for you because, Mark, he was not at all slighting his fans last night. This one, dead center, gone! He's done it again! All of a sudden, How ready for October is Albert Pujols?
Albert picks a great way to celebrate being selected to the All-But.
Grand slam and a two-run homer. Not a bad couple of ABs. And there goes one to right. See you later. 3-0 Cardinals. Ready for October is Larry.
To press right into the playoffs, but last night's home run.
Is this another one? See you later. That's 2 for Walker. And let's keep talking home runs. You know, Andy, now you've got the guy behind him hitting home runs.
That's exactly right. You can almost say that Albert's home run last night was like a relief or a cornerstone shot for Albert Pujols, because look at Albert Pujols is the ultimate team player.
They would probably come home on a ball to one of the corner infielders. It's not going to be the case. That's a base hit to right. It'll score a run. The game is tied, and the bases are still loaded. RBI number 58 for Mark Grudzielanek, and I know that's a nice second baseman swing right there. Is loaded, 1 out. It's 1-1 to Hector Luna. Tie game. That hit him, and it's not tied anymore. Luna taking that one near the middle of the back. How about these last 2 innings? 3 walks, an error, 2 more walks, and now 2 hit batters.
And we're getting worse.
Well, that's what the camp's all about. Reggie lashes one into center field. Nunez is scoring. Here comes Albert. He is in under the tag, and the Cardinals lead 9-6 on a rip up the middle by Reggie Sanders. It is 6 o'clock in St. Louis, and the Cardinals have 99 wins. A struggling Isringhausen save, but it's number 38, and the Cardinals are in a position tomorrow, Rick, for number 100.
Gutsy 3-2 curveball by Jason Isringhausen ends this game. Win number 99 adds to the joy of this weekend, and we're not done partying.
Mark Grudzielanek. Up the middle, not hit very hard. It hits the bag. And that'll give the Cardinals a run. Aaron Holbert was ready to play it, and the base on the last day it will ever sit in that spot for a regular season game. Had a
older, and your ex-teammate's going bald now. That's.
There's another hit from Molina. We mentioned that's a bat that needs to come alive, and Yadier is 2 for 2 today. Cardinals back on the board, and it's a 5-2 game.
7 of us got married within 2 weeks of each other.
Good town.
Up the middle, underneath the second baseman. Grudzielanek is home. The Cardinals score again, and that is 4 base hits in a row. And now you can sacrifice with the pitcher if you so choose. Reggie Sanders, deep center field. It is a game tire.
What he likes to talk about good hitters do. They just center the ball. They're just trying to hit the ball in the center of the bat, number 1.
Is this his first career homer? Yes, it is. Go ahead and smile, Dad.
What a great moment for Dave Duncan and Chris Duncan.
Eckstein with a liner to left. That'll drive in a run. That's a big run, and the Cardinals lead 7-5. That's an unearned run, of course, because of the 2-out error. It's been an unbelievable 40 years, and the Cardinals cap it with a win, 7-5, and that's number 100.
Good to see Scott Rowland in uniform. He said yesterday to Bob Carpenter, "I'll be there all October long."
First Major League homer for Chris Duncan on a day he will never forget. Brad Thompson gets the win. Clausen the loser. Isringhausen his 39th save. Rich Gould and Don Bell will take you the rest of the way, folks. Thanks for joining us on a wonderful day. And guess what?
So many ups and downs during the season, but when you match this team up right away, and
that's in deep left center. Klesko back, all the way back to the wall. Gone! A home run! And the Cardinals strike first. Jim Edmonds to the opposite field. 1-0 St. Louis. That's a little faster than most of his fastballs in that first inning. Eckstein has it. The second one. Back to first. Eckstein to Grudzielatic to Albert Pujols. The one out against the Padres' Jake Peavy. And that will get a run home. And it rolls into the Padres' dugout. Edmonds also came home, but he'll have to go back to third. 2-0 Cardinals.
Well, first of all, the pitch surprises me. It appears that he was trying to throw a changeup, and he had struck him out the first time up with all.
0-2. Slider reached for, and off the glove of Sweeney into right field. Edmonds scores. Here comes Pujols. Safe. Walker over to third. 4-0 Cardinals.
One of the underrated things about Albert Pujols is his aggressiveness on the.
Otis Sanders. Left field. Klesko looks up. There it goes. A grand slam. That's going to do it for Peavy. Reggie Sanders knocks him out of the box, and they chant Reggie. And why not? He's driven in 6 runs in the first 5 innings of this game. Fred Fig. 0-2. And he chases still further. Strike 3, and the ball game is over.
Well, in my opinion, the Cardinals, they won the game, which is what they set out to do, and that's all that's important. The score is not that important if you're the Cardinals, but you would have felt much better about yourself if you wouldn't have had to struggle in the 9th inning.
8-5 the final. The Red Sox and White Sox are coming up next. Now for Joe Morgan.
For runs as it is. 1 out here.
Nice play by Nady. He's up and gunning to the plate. The tag. Safe. Nunez gets in. And the Cardinals lead it 1-0. Bochy out to argue the call made by Bill Hahn at home plate.
Well, that's a great play by Nady, and you know, some may say, well, how come he didn't go to first? Well, he didn't have an alternative because Estacio didn't get off the mound to cover first. There it says you're never playing in front of a third deck.
Ground ball knocked down by Nady. Coming home again. The throw to the plate. The tag. Safe again. Grunzaletta got in. That's the second time that's happened today. The Cardinals beating a throw to the plate from Xavier Nady, and it's 3-0 St. Louis.
Well, that was a nice play by Nady.
In the regular season, 373 with men in scoring position. A squeeze bunt, got it down. Estacio will go to first as the run comes in. La Russa, brilliant again. A great spot for that play, and it's 4-0 St. Louis. Eckstein gets down the bunt, and Nunez RBIs hitless today. Not anymore. Down the line. Edmonds is in. Pujols heading into third. It's deep into the corner. They're waving him in. Albert Pujols trying to score. The throw home, not in time. For the third, not in time. Reggie Sanders with it.
Those meetings we say, look guys, we can't do anything about what just happened. Let's get it together.
Popped up. It's meeting time. Eckstein backs out. He is there. He's got it. And the St. Louis Cardinals lead this best-of-5 National League Division Series 2-0 over the Padres, who are headed west in a big hole. The final score from St. Louis. The Cardinals 6, the Padres 2. For Eric Karros, Steve Phillips, Duke Castiglione, and our entire crew, I'm Dave O'Brien. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. St. Louis leads it 2-0. Hey, the critics are raving. Don't miss the premiere of 4 Minutes next on ESPN2.
Got Larry Walker on deck, 3-0 the count. Swinging away. Deep right center field. Giles on the run. He'll have to go chase it. Eckstein going to be waved home by Oquendo, and Pujols with the big turn will stop at second base. The throw cut off by Fick, and it is 1-0 St. Louis.
And that's the problem.
Able to retrieve it in time to get it back there to get Morris. That ball is hit deep into left field, down the line. Klesko back. Goodbye. A 2-run homer for Eckstein. 334 into the foul pole, or in this case the foul building, and Eckstein, who hit only 8 home runs all in the second inning. 2 runs in, 3 men on, and that's a base hit down the left field line. Edmonds scores. Pujols scores. Stopping at third is Walker. It's a 2-run double for Reggie Sanders. He's got 10 RBIs in 3 games. It is 5-0 Cardinals. 52, but he hit 330 in spots like this. And that's a base hit. Grunzaletta scores. Nunez right behind him. The throw goes in towards second. And Yadier Molina with his second hit of the night. And the Molinas are tearing it up on both coasts right now. 4 now with 2 down in the ninth. 2 men on. Right back to Isringhausen. And the ball game is over. The series is over. The St. Louis Cardinals have won the division series, and they'll be moving on back home to Busch Stadium to play either Houston or Atlanta starting Wednesday.
And I mean, this is what I expected from spring training, not necessarily a sweep here, but I expected the St. Louis Cardinals to win the division series, and I expect them to win the World Series. They're that good, and I think they are the best team in the National League at this point. But Houston and the Atlanta Braves obviously going to have something to say about it, but I really believe that they are the best team.
And they can have their rotation just the way they want it. If Mark Mulder, the key acquisition in the offseason, if Mark Mulder is able to go.
Yeah. Well, Mulder wouldn't have to pitch till probably next Thursday or something at the earliest.
So we get an extra few days.
Yeah.
And Carpenter would go game 1, and he'll have had over a week's worth of rest.
The good fastball. Certainly Roger has one.
In the air, left field. Berkman looking up, and Reggie Sanders strikes early in game 1.
Or even the runner at third, Grzelcyk may break.
Here he comes. They put it down, and they have successfully squeezed again. Two count. Why not? Grand slams, in fact, hit in that game. And a bullet to the right side could be 2. There's 1. And that's a double play. And he goes the other way and dumps it in, a base hit. They're going to wave around the runner. Here comes a throw. It is not in time, and Eckstein delivers again.
This Cardinal organization in doing just that.
Pulls to right field, and another Cardinal run. 5-0. And a tapper to the right side. The Cardinals have won game 1. Our final. The producer of tonight's game, Jeff Gowan. Our director, Jim Lynch. Our associate producer, Carol Langley McDermott. Our associate director, Eric Billigmeyer. And our broadcast associates, Jeremy Green and Mike Fox. Our technical director, Diane Rotante, and our technical director is Jeff Butler. For more information on tonight's game, 1-1 pitch. Lined into right center field, sinking, and it falls in a hit. 2 runs will score, and Grzelcyk, with a little flare into right center, gives St. Louis a 2-1 lead. Second inning. Into left field, Sanders got it, and that'll end the inning. 6 left on base through 4 for the Astros. They trail by a run in game 5. His first time up. In the air, left field, it might be, it is gone. On the ground, and a base hit into left field by Eckstein. So Edmonds will come to bat, representing the tying run here. 3-1 to Jim Edmonds, and Lidge delivers. He takes ball 4, and now Albert Pujols will come to the plate representing the go-ahead run.
Up there to one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
To Pujols. In the air, left field, and Pujols has given St. Louis the lead. A dramatic, towering 3-run home run. Stunned in disbelief here in Houston. A single by Eckstein, a walk to Edmonds, and how about Albert Pujols?
He got the slider, but it was not a good slider. Stayed right over the middle of the plate.
Slow roller, right side, foot race to the bag, and sliding in there is Pujols in time, one away. In the air, right center field, pretty well hit. Taguchi is there, and the Cardinals with a stunning Game 5 victory on the 9th inning. 3-run home run by Albert Pujols will indeed take the field again at Busch Stadium. What an unbelievable finish to this one in Houston.
Tony La Russa has told us about this year's version of the Cardinals, that they just don't know when to quit. They play hard for 9 innings or extra innings if that's what it takes. No better example than what they were able to do in this ball game with 2 outs in the 9th inning.